one. Let's go. Hello, everyone. Hello, there it is. We have ourselves a show today. Woo! Okay. It happens Mondays, man. But you know what? We're conquering this day. We're conquering Monday. Thank you so much for coming in to see Wayward Arcadium Ep.6. Thank you for your patience. Love to see you. So we're going to do a quick introduction followed by a recap, and then we're just going to get right into this bad boy. So let's get started with Aki. Please, Aki, tell us who you are, who you're playing for now, and what your pronouns are.
Now.
I'm Aki. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm used to going first, but for some reason, not right now.
Surprise.
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 I am playing, hopefully, for a while longer, Sarnai Iltishma, pronouns they, and they are a fletchling, tiefling, summoner, wizard. Issues baby.
Issues baby.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, next up, Fee, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
No, let's do that again. Hello, my name is Fee. My pronouns are they, them, and noise.
Ooh.
Thank you for the background soundtrack. I love it. I'm the protagonist, obviously. No, I play Hiro Kitsugane. He is a kitsune bard with an attitude problem, and his pronouns are he, him.
Nice. Next up, Dusty, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I am Dusty. I use he, they pronouns, and I'm going to be playing Alduin Sanchez, Magus / cleric / baker boy / really sorry that they're getting everyone hurt in this dungeon. It feels really bad, and they're going to make everyone cookies after.
Hell yeah, cookies.
And Alduin also uses he, they pronouns.
All right. Well, that being said, Makai, please tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I'm Makai, and Alduin just made me realize that I brought out some cake earlier, and it's right behind me. Good night. But I will be playing Gritted D Stone Basin for you tonight. My pronouns are they, he, and their pronouns are they, she. And frankly, we're just ready to get started. Have a little fun.
Yeah, and last and certainly not least, Aubrey, please tell me who you are, who you're playing, and what your pronouns are.
Hello, I am Aubrey, and I play Aurora Doyle, your local soft girl witch with the murderous owl, and who she loves dearly, and both of her pronouns are she, her.
Excellent. Well, that just leaves me. My name is PJ McGaw. I am the GM for Wayward Arcadium and Nat 20 Productions official here on Twitch. My pronouns are he, him, and I'll be playing everyone and everything in between. Without further ado, here's the recap of what you missed last week. So the heroes here, the students of the Arcana Miriam, were tasked with going on their first adventure assignment where they had to get with go to a teacher, and with the teacher go on an heroic assignment out into the field. This would be a competitive assignment, as it is pass-fail, and multiple groups of students may be taking the same assignment. This assignment started off pretty easily enough as they choose Eitan Ardens, who is the math teacher. There's some rats in a cellar somewhere being rats and causing problems, and some weird sounds coming from the streets. So go investigate the rats. And as they did, like every true adventurer does at one point in their time, they also find a sewer where they believe some of the trouble is. And as they go into the sewer, they are quickly attacked by an ooze, an otiug. They find a magical pendant, and a bit of brilliance, Hero pipes some evil rats into the acid pit below. Beautiful. After this amazing performance, ingenuity, combat prowess, and dungeon crawling skills, the heroes, the students, I should say, finally decide they're going to jump the acid pit. Everyone did a pretty good job. Not everyone was able to stick the landing. There were some efforts to stop Aubrey's character and Aki's character from falling to their death. There was a lot of teamwork. And unfortunately, the only person who didn't make it across, falling to their death, was Aki. Now, we made some rolls there for that. And so I just want to double check. Aki, do you have the new character sheet?
That's a no on the +1 dagger, right?
Yeah, no, we're too early
I
for the
didn't
plus
think
one
so.
dagger.
I was really
No.
pushing it. Yeah.
You got the
Yeah.
+2. That's right.
Yeah.
Right,
Well, I mean, it's
right.
okay. It's okay. Like, who knows? Maybe if we can get them in, we'll see what we can find here in the dungeon for them. But yeah. So with that being said, getting back to the episode where we left off with the cliffhanger to answer the question, whether or not Aki characters dies or not, as the pole is being extended to Sarnai, and Sarnai is falling into the acid pit, he reaches up to grab the staff and successfully grabs the staff and prevents himself from falling into the acid bath and certain death.
Ooh.
Let's
And
go.
I think just immediately Alduin, just because it's they're bow staff, they're gonna just have it like zoom back so it shortens. So
Mhm.
Sarnai is just zooming towards us.
Mach speed.
I catch
one
you.
horn
Mach
speed.
speed. Catch him.
Hero has like his arms open, just like come to me. Come.
Never mind. I don't catch him. That job is taken.
Awesome. So with the group all together and the acid pit traversed, you come to that T-junction that you saw previously when the ooze started basically to drop from the ceiling and chase you, and the Yuletide came out of the filthy sewer water. So coming to the T-junction, you see a left turn. So you're at the T-junction. The T-junction works as such. A left turn down a dark green corridor, glowing faintly. And to your right, you see the sewers continuing onward with rushing wastewater. So the question is, do you go left or do you go right?
Well,
I vote left.
should I think going to the spookier ways has been going well so far. Well is relative. And I don't think anyone wants to walk through more poo water.
No.
I honestly couldn't care less at this very moment because my day already has been ruined. So like,
Right? That's the spirit. And now the only way you have left is to go up. And frankly, that's how I live my life.
Hero looks up at the ceiling that is like covered in like God knows what, and he like looks back down and looks at Greta and it's like, I don't think I want to go up, man.
I should let me clarify. So the right, you see rushing wastewater, but there is still like a gangplank and a walkway single file.
Yeah.
There is that, but that's where
it's
the
still
direction of the
poop
water
water.
is rushing to.
It is still poop water.
That's fair. It
Poop
is
still exists in the water.
I think we want to go away from the water.
I don't know. Sometimes
stinky
being an adventure, you
poo-poo.
got to dive into the crazy. You got to dive into the gritty.
Yeah.
No.
Or in the
That's-
Greta.
that's all
Britta,
you.
no.
Or in
please.
the
That's you. If you want to do that, I'm not going to stop you at
No,
this point.
no, I don't want to associate with somebody who dives in shit water, in poo-poo water. You don't know what people eat and then what comes out of them. I've heard strange stories of things coming out of people. Now imagine a pile of that in liquid form.
Yeah, it's a walking mystery. Untold depths, literal adventure.
No,
in shit
no,
form.
it's some depths don't need to be discovered or nor explored.
Then why
Don't
were we sent down here? If these depths were not meant to be searched through, then why were we being sent through them in the first place? Yes, we could take the easy road, but sometimes the job's shitty, but somebody's got to do it, like killing rats.
I think let's go to the door first.
The door sounds great.
Yeah.
Fine.
Greta, there's a good chance we'll have to go that way anyways. But at least this way we won't have to backtrack as much.
I would just like to point out that I was
Yes.
right the last time. If I'm right again, I'm giving you all the dad stare.
Okay,
I
not
said
used to
nothing.
that, but
I will
said
cry.
nothing. I feel like I should be excluded from this deal because I said nothing. Greta, I said nothing. I don't deserve the stare.
To be fair, that's true. So giant voice in the sky. I think we're going to the door.
Okay, so just for
Giant
clarification,
voice
so
in the
left,
sky.
right, you're going left.
God, it's
Yes.
me, hero.
Okay, so also I want to give a hero point to Greta for truly understanding the sacrifice that adventurers have to subscribe to. So hero point for that.
Hey.
Also, going left. Let me get out that part of the mental picture here for you. Alduin, give me a perception check.
Perception. I'm gonna use the dice roll in here, see if it likes me. That's pretty good. That's a 19.
19 perception.
19 perception.
Okay. Can I get a DC 19 acrobatics check out of you?
Oh, bye.
That's concerning.
From
Bye.
me. Okay.
Bye, bitch. Bye.
Acrobatics.
Everyone's new characters tonight.
Guidance? Is that how that works? How what?
Can
You know, we're
hero-
starting off strong, and let's start off with a hero point.
Can hero help? Like, can I roll deception, perception, and then perhaps assist since I think I'm like expertly trained in acrobatics. Or no, it's up to you. I was just like, thinking.
No, unfortunately, this is kind of a response thing, but you may be able to help
Got
out
it.
in a second. But let me get that acrobatic save really. or check
Okay,
really
so
fast.
with my hero point, it is better. However, it is a 14.
Okay, so you take a left.
Mhm,
And you're walking down the way, you don't see that this part of the game plank is covered in a very viscous ooze, similar
Oh,
to the
no.
ooze creature you just killed. You start to slip immediately, trying to get your balance at about you. You just go ass over teakettle, bounce on the very suspicious liquid on this concrete, and then fall into, because you're trying to reach for the ledge, you don't quite get it, and you fall into the wastewater, the poo water in question. Boink, you see the
Ew.
splash go everywhere.
Ew,
Um,
ew, 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 ew.
Now-
Ew, that's how you get the salmonella. Ew, fuck.
Now, that
Yes,
being
yes.
said,
Uh-huh.
the water is rushing, but not so much that you can't easily you're small size, right?
Yes, I'm a halfling, so I'm small.
Okay, you will need some assistance getting out, but it won't be at penalties. So if anyone
Okay.
wants to athletics this gentleman out
Grid
of
is
the water,
already.
Don't ask me to do anything athletics. The answer is going to be Aurora will just die.
Athletics.
Yeah.
Well, this is brilliant. Okay. 1 second. All right. I just
26? 18 plus 8. That's math, right?
Yep, you got
Yep.
it.
yeah, you got it. So almost like some horrible divine comedy. You're like, yeah, no, we shouldn't go down that way. Let's go to the eerie door. Slip, bam, poo water. And as they help you out quickly, you have fallen into another one of my many traps.
Of course we
Uh,
have.
Yes, you have fallen into the slippery mess. It's not so much the fall, it's what you fall into that sucks. This poo water, the sewage, I should say, as a mature adult, makes you
poo-poo.
sickened one. You will be
Yeah.
sickened one until either A, you get basically a day's rest, or someone does a successful medicine check to remove that condition from you, or if someone has a magical means to remove the sickened condition.
Okay, brilliant. And Alduin just gets out and just looks a little bit green around the face and just starts prestidigitating, just like, I was trying to avoid all of this. And then here we are.
I've decided against the dead stare because I love you all.
Mhm, mhm.
But-
Thank you, Greta.
And I would like to do a medicine check on Alduin. Yeah, that's your name.
Yes,
I remember
thank
things.
you.
I can
This
assist
is
with the
episode
medicine
8. I
check as
remember
well.
things.
Okay. All right. Makai and Aubrey, give me those medicine checks.
Well, that's
Nat
only
20.
8.
Okay.
So that's a 29. Well, it's a 29 to
14
assist.
for me.
So you both, sure enough, you both look him over and you're like, We just have to get it out of his system. You do the thing you got to do to get all that nasty water out of his system. And as that is purged, the sickened condition is no longer on. You do smell a little gross, but you're no longer sickened.
Let me look to Adventurous Pack really quick. Does it have soap? Adventurous Pack has soap.
It does have soap.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So you know what? I'm gonna press the digitate and just like with a bar of soap, just like, all right, well, I guess let's just keep going, you know.
I
just
would like to do wait, do I have I second one or
Oh no, you're fine. It's
just- okay,
only
just me.
Alduin who is sick
Yeah.
for falling in. The good thing is, Alduin, because you bit the bullet and slipped, everyone can now see the ooze, and
Mhm.
you can basically step around it and cautiously over it. So no one else is going to be at a risk for this trap.
I mean, we could also just press the digitated away too. If it's just
This is
like if
also
it's just
true.
gross ooze, we
That's
could
it,
just
yeah.
clean it up.
also
This-
PJ? I'm pretty sure it's pronounced ooze.
Look, it's only pronounced like that if it's from the region of Uze. Otherwise, it's slippery
Sparkling
gack.
slime.
Sparkling slime. I love that. Even better. Okay,
Or
so
the cousin of hentai, you know? So
Ah,
yes.
Love this show.
Oh
so
my god. All right,
so
so
like the 9,000, like that.
the
yes. Yes.
y'all dirty. Okay, so
That
we're
feels some type of
moving
way. It
Yeah,
can
we
also
press
be the
digitate
slurp, slurp.
ourselves clean.
Oh,
right.
Lord.
Thanks for the reminder, sewer water.
Thank you. So so you go to the left. Walking down this tiny glowing corridor shows fungus so old that has begun to emit an ominous green light. However, this appears to be a dead end. Or does it? Yeah.
You said it emits an ominous
Way to
green
find
light.
out.
Yeah, basically the bacteria, the like mold and the fungus here
Hmm.
has become bioluminescent and it's glowing green.
I would like to do a survival check to like if the bioluminescence is like an indication of anything, like whether it be magical or like something unnatural to this area, or I don't know.
And is it covering the entire wall?
Yeah, it's not like it's everywhere, but you do see it's covering up a majority of like the circular tile of this corridor. So yeah, you can definitely see like there's a huge chunk of it over here and a huge chunk over there, some on the floor, some on the ceiling.
Because like I was wondering if it was like covering the whole thing, and then if it was something like that, it was like I was gonna like telekinetic projectile something at it and just see if it went through.
Ah.
Mm.
No, it's kind of like just kind of spread out, like how like moss grows and how like mushrooms grow.
Fair, that's fair. I rolled a 19, so a 27 for survival.
Okay. You can tell there's two things here. One, obviously, there's just a lot of nature happening here, you know, a lot of bacteria and light and stuff. There does seem to be two factors to this spot, because this kind of green does not seem to be anywhere else. There is some sort of magical energy, but it's not. It's like it's absorbed into, but it doesn't come from the bacteria. Something in this room is definitely magical. But then you do see some of the mossy, gross fungus has a trail into the sewer, and it seems to be going down river, for lack of a better word, as well.
The mycelium, it's got a bit of a arcane essence to it. It's not really natural to this area. Seems to be leading down that way.
So-
Maybe we should give it a look.
Magical mushrooms.
I would like to medicine check these mushrooms and see
Oh, no.
see what potential they have.
Can I arcane check as well?
Yeah. Give me arcane check, give me medicine check. Oh no.
And I would like to ask PJ a very dear question.
Mhm.
Did you think that when you said, "Hey, fun little college campaign," that we would turn this into like a mushroom dealing empire? Like, did that ever cross your mind?
Never expected that you would take the fungus from the sewers and turn it into an opioid. That I did not expect.
Shame. Truly a shame.
I apologize. I don't watch enough National Lampoon. So while I'm getting the medicine check and the Arcana check, Aki, what's up?
I just want to cast detect magic on the shrooms, on the sewage
Shroomy
shrooms,
boys.
on the stinky
Shroomy.
boys,
The
stinky.
stinky little fellas. And the
You
stinky little
Absolutely
monsters.
pick up magic, and yeah, it's abjuration magic.
I got 16 for my Arcana.
What are
I got-
these magic mushrooms protecting?
I got a dirty 20 for the medicine.
So Sarnai is kind of putting out the sonar there, and you pick up a very specific blip of magic, specifically abjuration magic. As you're doing your Arcana check, you're looking around the mushrooms, and you see that, yeah, whatever the abjuration magic is coming from a source, and the fungus is just kind of absent-mindedly absorbing this magic, and it's kind of giving it some of its I guess you could say stubbornness in these sewers. Medicine check suggests the chemical compounds of this fungus, I'm going to regret saying this,
Yeah.
does lead you to believe that this could promote a general euphoria, sense of ease, as well as potential hallucinogenic compounds.
My
And we
dad
leave
used
them
to
there.
take something like these. Hang on, I'm going to grab a couple for him.
No.
Nah,
These are
don't
tainted
worry,
with-
you used to eat
No,
shrooms
no,
all the
no.
time.
I
You
mean,
used to
they
put
are
them in like
tainted-
little salads. It'd be great.
No. I mean, they are tainted with outside sources of magic.
Mm.
Aside from the shit, it is tainted with outside sources of magic. And
Yeah,
I
a
really
little
wouldn't
extra
recommend.
kick.
No.
Mhm.
You have no
I
idea.
said
if
I
you-
wouldn't
what you have no
recommend.
idea what
Here's
it
the
can do.
question. PJ,
Oh no.
Yeah.
what would
Oh, yes.
what would theoretically happen if one really, really stupid kitsune boy with an attitude problem who like hates authority takes one of these glowing little shrooms and just licks it?
We're in a
So-
sewer.
He doesn't
So,
care.
you can eat-
This is the most interesting thing he's seen so far, besides like, I don't know, boiling acid.
So you have two and you have two ways to answer that question: a medicine check
Okay.
or fuck around and find out.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck around and find out.
Okay.
Hero takes the shroom and he was like, while the others are like bickering, right? We're setting the scene. They're like bickering back and forth. Like, I don't know.
I'll just
Like,
grab a
don't
couple for my
touch it,
dad. It'll
don't
be super simple. Like,
Exactly.
don't even worry about it.
and Hero looks at the shrooms, looks at his companions, looks at the shrooms, and he's like, you know what? It's time to get shroomy. And he grabs one and just like,
I was just like, oh,
I'm never kissing you again. Never.
did you just
never
The
say
poo
never,
shrooms.
Saranai.
No,
Never
never,
say
never,
never.
never,
Never say
ever,
never.
ever. I
Never say
rather kiss
never.
a lot of other people now, and they have shit coming out of their mouths, but you inhaled it while
didn't.
shit was coming out of it. No,
I
no,
didn't.
no, no, no.
I licked it.
No,
What are you
no, no,
talking
no,
about?
no, no, no,
That's
no, no,
somehow
no.
worse.
How is
No,
Okay.
that worse?
It's
Now-
not that bad. It's just a little bit
And
of
wait,
a
no.
shroom that's
I want
already
to
mold.
know. I want to know how licking a mushroom is worse than consuming it. Aurora, please
Really
enlighten
fast.
me.
While you're having this conversation, you guys, you
Yes.
can all get right back to it. But I really need Fee to
Yes.
make a fortitude save.
Okay.
The consequences of our actions. Uh-oh.
What is?
Us suffer consequences to our actions more likely than you think.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Wayward Arcadium.
More at
Yeah.
8:30.
It is
that-
8:30.
Exactly.
Oh
Oh no,
no,
buddy.
Oh no.
Give me that
Requests
juicy
may be made
number.
up and the
Oh
shrooms don't matter.
no. I like. I don't think I will roll better, but like it's.
You have a hero point if you want.
I
They
do.
have it as
I
well.
do. I usually don't use. Now it's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. It's an 18. We're just gonna go with it. Yeah.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's
That's
not
not terrible.
It's not bad. It could be better, but
It
I'm
could
also
be
just
better,
like,
but it could be
I
a
don't
lot
know.
worse.
yeah. I like.
My first
I'm
roll of the
afraid,
game was a 3.
Yeah, I'm afraid that it will be worse than this. You know, like I'm just like, oh, I don't want to like use my hero point, and then suddenly it's just like 11.
All right. So everyone's having this argument after you've licked it. You know, Sarnai's like, some people have shit coming out of their mouth. Your mouth actually has shit in it. And as you have this dialogue, all of a sudden you just feel this warm tingle in your head, and then you don't feel your neck down, and then suddenly everything just kind of goes, and you notice your head just starts looking at the ground intently, and suddenly Sarnai's voice just goes from, and I will never kiss you again. And when that happens and you bring up your head, and as you lift up your head, you can feel your head lifting up again and again and again. And then you look at Sarnai, and their body is just constantly changing proportions, like big chest, big head, big arms, big feet, little feet. But everything's hilarious. You're numb from the head down.
Oh, no.
You know, your balance still feels there, but it's only because your feet have become so large that it's impossible for you to never step on anything at all. You are confused. You can't. Let me read for you what the confused trait does. You are flat-footed. And you don't trust your allies, which I know is going to bite me in the ass later. You can't delay an action, ready an action, or use reactions. And the only thing you can do is attack or use an offensive cantrip. This is going, and I should say, each time you take damage from attack or spell, you have to make a DC 11 flat check to end this condition. So you are confused.
How long does this last?
It lasts until you go to bed or someone magically cures you of your confused state because you are high on a hallucinogenic euphoric mushroom.
guys.
Oh.
Guys.
We have to fight whatever the fuck is down here.
Guys,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm
but
like,
listen,
what does the professor think of this?
Look,
guys, guys, oh my god, just
What-
listen,
hey, what's
just
up?
listen,
What?
guys,
Mhm.
this this makes the sewer so much cooler. Guys, I found the solution to
no.
everything. I see it all now.
Oh, Hero, no, you didn't.
And
Yeah,
I
but you
think
didn't, you
the
type.
solution to all is to like just stay here and not move. Because if we don't move, hear me out, guys. If we don't move, we won't run into monsters.
The hero, after you say this, whatever they're about to respond gets shut out, and your brain starts playing for you the picture in your head of what it's going to be like to live here. And it's kind of like Frodo in the Shire. Like, it is way too idyllic and cottagecore. It doesn't even make sense. There's no longer a sewer. You're like, your brain goes, if you live here, you can raise produce and dance with potato goblins. It'll be great.
Yes. Oh my God. And I will have a cow and I will name it Benny. And Benny the cow will love me.
There are no such thing as
Who's
sewer
been-
cows.
What? Oh, okay.
Benny!
Give this to your father.
Do any of you
We're all gonna die.
Probably, but not tonight.
eventually? Usually, people
We're going to
usually
give
do.
this land a cow.
Hero starts walking, but like because he sees his feet as like big and small, he just like takes like very like big weird steps towards like the other way that they came from. He's like, onward towards Benny. And he
Okay,
just like starts walking.
By the way, Aki, so the detect magic that you have up is still up, and you're still sensing there's something magical kind of on the wall that the shrooms are drawing the magic from. If we do a perception check, you can probably use it to search or seek and kind of figure out where it's coming from.
Also, just curious. You know, they're all in like patches and stuff. Out of curiosity, like Aurora's gonna like take her dagger and like try to scrape one of the patches off. See if there's anything like under it.
Okay.
Are you gonna eat one
Yeah.
too? Please don't.
No, I'm just
Okay.
They're magic, so trying to
For
figure out.
me, could I
I don't know
attempt
when
to
she tries to
pinpoint
take
its
it.
location?
Uh,
Like the bigger source, like perhaps a bigger source of magic?
yeah,
So
yeah.
That would be
yeah,
like
as you're
where it is.
as you're keeping detect magic up, I'll give like a +2 to perception. And Aubrey, sure enough, you use a knife and kind of cut some from the wall. The minute you cut it from the wall, all you see, at least, well, where are you cutting it from specifically? Just kind of like a general patch of it.
Just like a patch of it, like one of the bigger, like maybe like a patch, just sort of maybe if it's like maybe near the center, maybe thinking it's like hiding something.
Sure. So yeah, you cut out a chunk from the center, and you see behind it, just the tile of the circular corridor that you're in. You do though see out of the kind of like the corner smidge, there's something there, something kind of tucked away deeper, underneath another patch, I should say, of the fungus. Aki, what was your check?
I didn't roll yet. I was just like wiggling it, and then I was thinking about something. Now I'm wiggling again. And, my check is a bigger number.
Nice.
Some would say a rather large number, I hope. I will need to get a calculator because those are numbers and I'm not doing math. Like, no. Never mind. I did do the math. I didn't even need to get the calculator. 24.
You go. Yeah. So as Aurora is looking at the patch, like that she cut off, and you do see there's something on the opposite end. Sarnai, kind of looking through it, you're able to kind of find something solid underneath it that's not wall, something round. Kind of gripping your hands on it and ripping the mushroom and crap off of it. You see there's actually a human body that was just kind of laying up against the wall, and the bacteria just kind of splat on top of them. The magical energy that you're detecting is actually coming from a very unusual mask that the body is wearing before it was plastered under this luminescent bacteria.
And is that the same thing I spotted?
Yeah, you started kind of seeing like a bit of a strap. And now that Sarnai's ripped everything else off, you see the strap belongs to this very unusual mask that is tightly attached to the cadaver's head.
Oh,
I will definitely take a look at it.
Same.
Try to identify what it is.
dead body. Great.
While they're doing that, can I just like run after Hero and just like
be the trip
tie
setter.
him up,
No.
but like just
Oh my
put
god.
a harness on him
Wait, yes,
and like
Greta,
give him
Greta.
some rope
Greta,
so
just
that
put
he
one
can
of
walk
those,
around.
One of
We'll
those,
leash him.
one of those kitty harnesses at Disneyland. Just put one of those on Hero.
I'll tell you what, since Fee's character, since Hero is flat-footed, you can give me an athletics check. And I just need the fortitude DC -2.
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, fortitude. Let me. Ooh, wait 1 sec. That is. Why couldn't I have rolled that before?
Oh, no. Well, the fortitude DC is so that Greta can grab you, but since you're flat-footed and not paying attention, I'm gonna dock 2.
I know, but like you asked me before for fortitude for the freaking mushrooms, and like that number was met, and now my number's high, and I was like, why now?
Oh, I just need the bonus. It's okay. Just the bonus. It's not a roll. Just bonus plus 10 is the DC.
Oh, my bonus plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's 15.
Okay, cool. So
22.
13. Oh yeah. Yeah, easily. Sophie, you see your feet are just walking. And now Greta, you run up, grab Hero. And Hero, you do not feel it. You just feel as you're walking, your feet are moving. And because your brain expects the world to move, everything is still moving like you're on a treadmill. And you just see your feet moving on this treadmill.
Yeah.
Back to Aurora and Sarnai and Alduin, looking at the item under the stuff. So looking at it, you see a leather face mask takes the shape of a dragon's snout with glass eye protection and medical salves lining the inside of the mask around the nose or mouth. 2 large filters can be attached to the sides of the mask, the face. This mask was worn by clerics during times of a great pestilence. You have found the mask of the healer. When adorned, this mask gives +1 to all fortitude saves to resist poisons, diseases, and acid damage, and effects that have breathing or olfactory components or traits. Higher versions of this may be given out later. So effectively speaking, this is kind of like a plague doctor's mask, but instead of looking like a bird, it looks like a dragon's face. And it has kind of like the rebreather holes like on the sides with canisters.
Darn, that would have been nice to know before I licked the stupid mushroom.
Not just that, you licked a mushroom that was also technically growing out of a dead body. You
Was
guys
it-
are taking necromancy
Yeah.
to a whole new level.
Oh,
Oh,
was,
Lord.
was the mushroom grown on the dead body?
Some of them were, maybe.
Yeah.
The
I'm
silence is
I'm
deafening.
asking PJ. I'm asking PJ, were all the mushrooms just concentrated on the dead body? I mean, I won't change everything.
You know,
Can't be
silence
changed
speaks
now.
louder.
But
Well,
like,
a lot of them were. If you want
Okay.
to, you could say the body was the epicenter, but they definitely spread out to a decent chunk of
Got it.
that wall. And I'm just gonna say this
I
because
mean-
Rick M, the GM in the chat said, if I sub again, like multiple subs, would you have Hero take up residence in there to become the shit shroom farmer? Ugh, can't talk.
but technically, it wouldn't be a shit shroom then because it comes from a dead body.
Well,
Corpse shroom.
corpse
And
corpse shit
I-
shroom.
Ooh.
The bacteria off the shit attached to the body.
I also want to point out, if you guys have seen the documentary Fungi on Netflix, you would know that technically human bodies are nothing but fungi. So technically, we're all mushrooms. So me
Oh,
licking the
yes, I am
mushroom
a pretty
has
fun
nothing.
guy.
Yes, has nothing to do with being gross. Boom, knowledge.
So it's not gross. It's just cannibalism.
cannibalism.
Gotcha.
Yes.
It's cannibalism.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is cannibalism, which in my humble opinion, in this
Okay,
world that
so
we are
do
in,
you-
Okay.
Right. So, hey, what I'm hearing is a bunch of rationalizations, and two, you got a magical item.
Mm.
The mask of the healer. Like I said, you wear this mask and it gives you a +1 bonus to a bunch of things, so long as it is based on breathing, olfactory, etc., etc.
I feel like we're gonna be
Um,
passing this mask around to whoever needs it
Mm.
while we're here.
I think first maybe just put it on Hero. Do you think there's any
Possibly,
way we could
yeah.
like
But no,
snap
no,
them
no.
out of it?
It was on a corpse though. Don't
Well, I
you
mean, no, not right now. I mean, just like
Prestidigitation.
snap
And
them out of the
I have
confusion.
gloves.
can't do that much as
I have
bacterial
gloves.
soap.
I have gloves. I'm going to take like, yeah, we got soap, but I'm gonna take like, I don't know, a rag or something from my bag, wrap the mask up in that, and then just be like, when we get back to the school, we will like clean it thoroughly. No one is going to wear this thing.
I mean, I'll wear it. I'll be fine.
Not right now. Not right now.
Speaking
No,
of, aren't
no,
you supposed to
please.
be like
I'm
blessing
glad you
these
got
dead
Hero.
corpses? Aren't like 3 of you clerics?
Cleric
Weren't you
adjacent.
supposed to be like these are
Well, I gave the
Wow.
last one last. I gave the last one last rites, and then this guy sort of took mushrooms, and then I was trying to get a hold of that. Also, check out this little design I gave him. Anyway, another point. So if we could just give me a little bit of space.
So
Right direction.
is there still pathway on this side?
Or is
Like
it
you
so
said, it was like
different?
leading down somewhere.
Right. So, yeah, apologies. This place that you got the healer's mask and that Hero got high as balls in is a dead end, but
Okay.
you can tell from the way the water is moving that it's showing that the next pass would be the opposite direction, the
Okay.
turn to the right.
Okay. Well, we got this. Hero's high now. I guess we are going down towards the pool water. More pool water. Just don't fall in. It was not great.
The
Alduin
opening-
says, like,
we're just I'm
Soap.
gonna just like I'm gonna get back to school. I'm gonna just run the hottest bath. I'm just gonna stay there for like an hour.
I need to not talk to you all for like a month.
Understandable.
Maybe longer, perhaps longer. Yeah, I deserved longer.
I,
I
I'll,
deserve many
I
things.
haven't done anything.
I'll bake you some bread.
I
It's
don't
fine.
care. It's the
It's
group
understandable.
association now.
Fine.
Group association first.
I'm having a good time.
Yes, but I guess we're headed the other way.
Yes.
I hope you're happy, teacher.
Yeah.
She's in the back and she's like, oh, yeah, no, absolutely. You know what? I know we came into a poopy, smelly place, but I feel like we're going to come out of here smelling like teamwork and family-friendly bonding.
If teamwork smells like shit, I hope I'm never on a team again.
Well, we're going to turn that
Oops.
frown upside down and get
Have
rid of
not
this.
smiled in years. No, you won't.
PJ, two
Yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
The way the water is trickling down, we can't go that way, right?
Basically, you'd be going back to the pathway you just came from and then
Mhm, mhm.
continuing to the right.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How long do you think it would take me to either just give this homeboy like whatever last rites I might be able to, even though we probably aren't of the same faith.
Oh yeah, absolutely good idea. You could probably take. Yeah, boy, I'm trying to think how long this would take in real life. I'm going to say about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how many shortcuts you take.
It's not going to be the prettiest thing. You guys can get a head start. I can just run along and meet you if you really feel strapped for time. But yeah, I've got to gonna take care of this. 5-10 minutes.
No, we're not splitting up again. The last time we split up, we almost killed an Alduin.
This is true. This is
Yeah.
true. So yeah, let's not do that again.
I agree. Let's just
Yes.
take a breather.
Take like 10 minutes. Maybe we can think of a way to sober our fox friend up.
I mean,
There's a way to
You're an
snap them out of
Alduin,
it.
and you're an Alduin, and I'm an Alduin.
You're too tall to be
we're
all
all
Alduin. You've seen how tall I am? Like I could barely reach Saw Nice boob. It's like almost too tall for me.
Did you say boot or boob?
Yes.
Did you say boob?
I did say the boob because they're
Boobies.
booba.
Boobs.
Yes.
El Booba.
Like not that I'm trying to sound nice, just to be clear about just like my hand doesn't even go that high.
I'm trying to. What?
Okay, so if someone wants to know how to try and sober up
I
poor,
can make a medicine check. if you
yeah,
need
medicine
to.
check will do that. Absolutely, medicine check or divine check would work too.
Will slapping work?
Divine
that
check. Right, I want to see what that's
literally-
about.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's
Can I
Medicine
slap
will
the drugs out?
be a 27.
27 medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I think I made a religion check. Yeah, I'm sorry, not divine check. Religion check for divine magic. That's my brain being on a Monday. So yeah, religion check, and I'll give you both the data that you crunch together.
What was it medicine or religion that I was rolling?
Oh, you can roll medicine. You
Okay.
know that this person will probably need rest, food, water, every other mundane thing that would help their body chemicals to flush this, including time. That's because medicine is mostly mundane. But if you want to do religion check, I'll give you something for that.
26.
Was that
26 for
26? Cool. I don't know if you have a spell prepared, but you do know from religion class that there's a special little thing called restoration, which basically takes an effect of a toxin, which this effect is basically a toxin, and it would lessen it by 1 step. Now, generally speaking, it doesn't cure it, but considering this is a toxin, I'm going to say you can use restoration and have this burn away right now, or see if it applies with the new amulet that you got.
We have the amulet. Put the
We
amulet
do
on
have
hero.
The amulet. We can. I say we let him enjoy it for like 5-10 minutes, and then we cure him. Because like I know the spell.
Okay,
I
but
have
you-
the spell. I have the spell in my back pocket.
Just carry them, please. I'm afraid for their safety. If they fall into the
I'm
poo
fine.
hole, they're gonna think it's a bath.
I mean, like the only time is if we're staying here, which I don't want to stay here.
Love me.
I gave them 5 feet of rope. They can only go. They can only get away. Get so far away from me. They'll be fine. Just let them enjoy it. It'll be great. It'll be great. They might say something funny. We can make fun of them before it
No,
later.
no,
I
I
just
I will ask God if I can smack the shit out of
Wherever
You can
Hero
totally
instead.
just smack him. If
That's
Hero
what I do.
consents out of character being smacked.
Fee,
Oh,
can I
won't you
smack
hit
you?
me with your best
Fee.
shot? Sure. Why don't you hit me with your best shot?
They're waiting
It's
for
not
it.
even a hero. It's just you actually
yeah.
reach
I
to
just-
and
I
smack
just
go,
Fee.
no. Yeah, I just go no. If one thing if the most sobering thing I have ever seen is a punch to the face, and I also worship Callistria. So this, I'm appeasing someone. I just go. Guide me, bitch, and I punch him. I punch Hero in the face.
I'm sorry. Wait. We said
Punch Hero in the
smacking.
nose.
How the? How did that change from smacking
Very
to
different
punching?
things.
Those are very different things. One is with a fist. The other one is with an open hand.
Yeah, and this time you get both because I'll also slap you. Turn thy cheek, motherfucker. Just
To be fair, the damage is the same. It's only like 1d4 plus strength modifier.
you can
So
call me Santa Claus. Don't make me check you
Sure.
twice.
Don't
Like
make me
that.
check.
Jesus
So-
Christ.
Love
Before-
that. Love that. for
before
me
this
and
gets
my
too
consent.
rowdy, let's just go with the slap for now. and roll to hit with a slap.
A wet, meaty
I think,
slap.
doesn't that end? Can't they roll to end confusion if they get smacked?
They're well, yes, they could.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like in confusion,
Rules is
if-
written. Yeah, they have to make a DC flat 11 check. So what was that? What was that slap?
Sorry, I have to like double check where is the slap? Where is slapping considered?
I mean, it'll be
this,
like a unarmed.
sheet?
So for you, a
Yeah.
D4 plus strength.
Also,
Yeah, no. I just
I-
don't think I actually. Yeah, I didn't add unarmed. Like,
Hero will also just prepare. Hero will ask you exactly why you're slapping him because so far he has done nothing to Saranai. So just wanna put that question out there.
to sober you up, if it's one
Uh-huh.
thing my upbringing has taught me, it's that slapping works. That came out very dark.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it really did.
Yeah,
we're
it
just
came
gonna
out.
pick
That came
one
out
up for
darker than
lighter,
it should have. That came out
yeah, we'll
darker
talk
than
about
it
that.
should have. I'm talking
Oh.
about sobering smacks. You know, you,
Mhm,
you have a
yeah.
s- you have a
No.
s- you have a freeze at a spot while something is charging towards you, smack, and you're good. You have a freeze while a demon is like, oh, standing over on your bed with a knife. You just get smacked. You're good. You're good. You're in action. You're no longer scared. And in
Yeah.
this case, I'm going to smack the drugs out of you.
Sure.
Bugs out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
So
I mean,
it's
I didn't grow
it's
up
a
with any
solid-
mommy or daddy issues, so I'm gonna trust you on that one.
18.
18. Okay, Fee, what is your AC right now? And what's your AC?
You're asking me questions. I don't know. I'm on drugs. I don't know. I don't know
Aren't
what
we
my AC
all?
is.
Yes.
I think it's.
Oh,
I think that one
crazy.
hits. Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So and with flat footed, so it would definitely hit. All right. So what's your strength bonus, Sarnai?
Ironically, as we talk about it a lot, like how strong I am, but I'm actually just trained in athletics. I have to stock up on constitution. My strength is a +0.
Oh, okay. So it's just a
Yeah.
D4. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a D4. So it's what do you call it? But like in terms of where all the buffness comes from, it's just being trained in athletics and
Mhm.
a
Just
ridiculous amount of constitution.
all
So
the
it-
constitution makes you thick.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
it's like bodybuilding. Like, yeah, you
Yeah.
thick and you got muscles, but like there's only so much strength you have. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's just big, like for the sake of being big.
Mm-hmm.
And also the fact that I could handle the ass just standing in the acid pit for a while is very funny to me. I had enough health for like 5 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4. I rolled max.
Okay. So you take 4
Zero.
non-lethal damage, meaning basically don't even count it. But what I need from you, Fee, is I need you to roll a D20. No bonuses, just a D20, and tell me what the number is on the die.
15.
You're sober again.
Let's go.
You only have to make a DC 11 flat check. You beat it by 4. So you're
You
doing.
took
you're
my
doing-
happy juice away.
You're welcome. Happiness is
Let's make
subjective.
some for later.
I liked being happy for once. Why did
Oh,
you do
no.
it?
Happiness elsewhere, like
No.
everyone else.
No, ew. Everyone else is miserable. You have a bunch of daddy and mommy issues.
And
What
you
are you
have-
talking about?
And you have shit on your tongue, so you know
I don't. I
Boom.
have mushroom on my tongue. What?
that grew from a corpse covered in shit.
I think
Was it no? And I'm
did
sure
Greta do their rights during all of this?
Oh yeah.
Greta's just like, and may the heavenly. Oh my God, they talk about shit one more time. May the heavenly.
Trying so hard not to laugh.
I like the harness addition though to my outfit. Thanks, Greta. It's snazzy.
Okay, so that being said, I'm gonna give everyone a hero point for that scene because the high hilarity and the mushroom songs were amazing. Doing final rites for the body is great. Y'all working together to get rid of this. So everyone's got a hero point. Now, fast tracking. So we're going back to the way
Start
we
using
got
these.
from in the middle of the T junction, and then we're
Mhm.
going to the right.
Mhm, mhm.
Rating
No.
time.
Oh, hey, Swole Initiative.
Oh,
Network.
hey, Swole Initiative. Good to see you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for the raid. Awesome to see you. Y'all just missed one of our players decided to eat some magical sewer mushrooms
I
and
didn't eat it. I just
You
licked
licked
it.
You licked it. You licked it. That's even worse.
That's
in my
eating
opinion.
adjacent.
they
At
still
least, like,
critically
at least
failed
you
the
feel
fortitude
like-
save and got high as a kite.
Yeah, no, and then I smacked the drugs out of you. I smacked your high away.
I know.
PJ.
I'm not happy
Zarnai
about
said
it.
no to drugs.
Look, man, if you're gonna smoke shit and whatnot, like go ahead, do it. But please don't smoke shit in the land of shit where it grows off of a corpse like multiple nipples at once. Just shit
Okay.
nipples, okay? You don't
Okay.
understand.
Stopping that right
Sarnai-
now.
Yes.
Sarnai, we need to. I feel
We get a
like for
clip,
somebody.
please.
No, I feel like from somebody who like grew up in like the land of like awful, you should be the least expected to think that this is in any way, shape, or form like horrible. I'm not really sure why you're so hung up on the shit.
No,
But,
no.
Yes,
Here's where you're wrong.
Yes,
I
yes.
grew up in the land of horrible, which means I
Mhm.
know what's horrible. And
Mhm.
somehow this is even more horrible. Okay, I've seen people get flogged for fun.
Yes.
And
me too.
somehow licking the
I've also seen people do that, but it was a
Yeah.
much different context.
this.
No, I mean it could have been the same.
Why are
context.
people seeing
is not-
this?
It is not. It
What-
was not in the kinky context.
That's
And,
the context I was speaking of.
It
Right.
was-
Anyways,
Anyway, Gritta is totally
it's-
stealing some mushrooms. from me.
Aurora
Oh my
is just
God.
like,
Put that in your
okay, what's
inventory.
down this other way?
I
Right.
have a question. I have a question, PJ. Since
Mhm.
we're going through to take this back to the original journey, I suppose, because we're going right now, and I'm assuming it's still like a tunnel system-ish, right? Like it goes straight, like it's a tunnel-ish. Can
Mhm.
I'm not really sure what role this would be. I don't know, maybe performance. Because it echoes, right? Could Hero play the ukulele to see if like once he plays a sound, how far it echoes to like see how far the tunnel is?
Yeah, like an echolocation.
Location.
Yeah.
That's
Give
And then-
me.
And then like also because it would be sound, anything like monster-ish would probably respond to it if it's like sound
Can you come running?
responsive.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like could he like basically instead of like, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. All you gotta do is give me a perception check with a +2 as
Uh-huh.
you're kind of plucking your ukulele and seeing
Mhm.
how the sound reverberates.
I feel like I feel like my die want to make up for the fact that I was high as shit. That's a nat 20, my dude.
Hey.
Holy crap, nat 20. Okay. All right. So I need to read kind of where you're going, and I'll tell you how that all plays back in 1 second.
Yeah.
So you're walking down, kind of plucking your ukulele strategically.
Mhm.
Moving further down to the sewers, you note that you see a large body of activity kind of appearing up the front in the shadows.
Mhm.
As you start playing, you hear the sound kind of bring, 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 and then you hear bring. Who's doing that? Wait, who is making that noise? Is there someone else here?
Do I recognize that voice?
Ready
You
a
all-
telekinetic projectile.
Do I recognize that good boy of a voice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that the goodest boy?
So coming from around the corner of the darkness, you see about 6'4" Shuni golden retriever with a crossbow, this massive crossbow. It's probably about 4 or 5 feet long, racked and ready with the bolt in place, and he's got it like at the active rest, and he's just like almost like an assault rifle crossbow. And he's wearing like leather armor, and he's got his hood up, but one of his ears is poking out of the hood. And he comes around and he goes, "Oh, hey. Hi guys,
Hey,
it is me,
bud.
Gwendol. It is great to see you
Oh,
here
hello.
today. Hello.
It's great to see you here as well,
Oh
my
my
friend. How are you?
Oh, I am doing very well. Me and my team are here to make sure that we pass the field assignment.
Oh no.
This means that we are rivals. Oh no.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Rival
no,
adjacent.
Wait.
no, we're friends. We're like we can even do the enemy to friends to lovers kind of trope, Gwendol. Like we can have it all. Like you don't need to think that way.
Oh.
You're such a good boy.
Oh, thank you. That sounds really magical, and I would love that. But unfortunately, we're not at the Orange Sonata, and I have to be here with my group.
Oh, and that's really sad,
I
but
have to be on the patrol.
before we
completely understand. Hey, do you want to get dinner after this? Charging up spells, getting ready.
And he says,
but-
like, I would love a steak.
Oh, hell yeah.
No. Before
Why
we
do you
fight.
keep knowing?
Because I am curious now. Before we fight and do the things. Is your nose dead? Because you're like a dog, and we're in shit castle.
Oh, yeah. No, I smell everything. It's terrible here. I do not like it.
Me too, Gwendol.
Second question. Are you related to the math teacher? I feel like you do have the same positive attitude right now.
Oh, yes. I am also a mathematician. I like long division and fractions.
I knew it. I
They
knew
sound
it.
like
No,
friends.
no. See, this is why you can't trust people who are happy. This one likes fractions. Fractions.
Yeah, fractions are kind of evil.
They're
Hey,
scary.
hey, Gwendol, what is
Yeah.
9 divided by 3? And Hero just like throws something invisible. You know how with dogs, how you like
Yeah.
trick them sometimes to like throw the ball, but you still have it. And he like tries to like throw something away to see if Gwendol will look.
All right.
Oh my
so
God.
he,
Throw a
hold on.
shroom. I dare you.
So you're like, what's 9 divided
Throw
by
the
3?
shroom
You
you
do a
like.
Yeah.
fake throw, and he goes,
Yeah.
"That's 3." Why didn't you throw it? You were supposed to throw it. You threw it, and then you didn't. The answer is 3. Aubrey, yes.
I wanted to clarify. Did we have to fight the other teams or just finish before the other teams?
Now that is entirely up to you, because this is a pass-fail with a competitive adventure assignment. As you see, him wearing this leather and chainmail and this hood that's now down, and this massive crossbow, you see a bunch of other people come in, including someone that Greta remembers from her very sensual duel. You see Parrish Wilmanax wearing this intense
my
black armor
boys.
with kind of spikes all over, and he's carrying his giant greatsword, and he goes, "I say, puppy man, why aren't you?
Oh, hello. You were doing the gay fight.
Hello.
Fight.
Excuse me. It's just a fight.
I'm
Also,
sorry.
No,
Everything's gay now.
no. It was courting. I know exactly what you were doing.
Oh,
little-
okay.
Oh,
yeah,
we
they're the
did
one
it
that
on
told
the
me it
court.
was
We did it
gay,
out in the
so I'm
field.
just repeating.
yeah. Well, listen, I can't stand here all day and talk with someone who has class, but unfortunately, I have to win this assignment. And we're done here. With that, you also hear the rest of his team pop up. I gotta get to the list here that I wrote for this team. There it is. You see coming in a dwarvish woman with these big iron gauntlets around her hand, big stone and iron reinforced gauntlets, giving her these big, great like grips. She's wearing like a kind of like a skirt waist and like a not a halter. Well, yeah, a halter and a harness in one. And she's just coming out like broad as a house. And she's like, "Look, are we going to sit here all day? Are we going to pass this assignment? My hands are getting grabby." And then you see coming in
Pun
behind
intended.
her,
Sorry.
this horrendous looking mole rat dog just
Oh, you got a friend.
riding the mole rat dog is what looks like a tiny little pile of steel plate. And then you just knocks up the visor and you see a goblin poking their eyes out going, "Hey, listen, we gotta go." And Gwendol goes, "Not right now, Pickles. We are talking to Gwendol's friends and you are being very rude, Pickles." Pickles knows. Pickles says we gotta go. Yes,
Upon-
V.
As they're doing their whole like bickering about like the gay fight and whatever, I am trained in stealth. Could Hero, as they like talking, use that as a distraction to sneak by to go down the path, because clearly it's about like who finishes first. So he like,
Yeah. Give me that stealth check really fast.
Yeah.
Dusty, I think you wanted to say something too.
So we're going down one path where we assume is the right way. I think they're coming from a path where obviously they haven't found anything. Could I use, I guess, stealthily telekinetic projectile, but to do something from the way we came? This sounds like something was
My other idea was
Yeah.
actually slightly meaner.
no, okay, yeah, no,
but it
to
was
go to
but what I was wondering, because I don't have sleep, but I know
Oh,
Aki does. And
Okay.
I don't remember because I don't have it prepared currently. Is it an area of effect spell or is it a single target spell?
I
think it's a
believe
single
it's
target.
single. I'm pretty sure it's single target.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
27, by the way, on the spell.
Thank you. I'm gonna do a quick search on the sleep spell.
Yeah, one target.
Okay.
One target.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a creature.
Yeah.
And then when it's
Well, I have hideous laughter, so we can at least take out half of them if we have to fight them.
Okay. Cool. So 27 is great. Fee, you notice as you're sneaking around, no one seems to pick up on you at all. Sleep is one person. If you want to use that on any one of those four people, you can. If you want to do a telekinetic projectile Alduin to distract them, there'll be a deception check. Since it's a cantrip, I'm not going to make you worry about that.
Okay.
And Aubrey, I believe you said you wanted to do a nasty version of telekinetic projectile. Do you still want to do that?
No, I mean my idea was because I didn't remember if sleep was an area of effect or not. My idea was just someone just casts sleep on them and then they just take a nice nap and then we don't have to worry about it. We just go by them. But you know, if it looks like it's about to break out into a fight, I have hideous laughter.
Okay.
And essentially it's trying to just take one of them right out of the fight with hideous laughter.
Okay. Right. How about this? I want the deception check first. And if it's high enough, I'll impose penalties on their saves against the sleep and the Tasha's hideous laughter to come.
Okay. So that is going to be a 15.
15.
Yeah, and essentially what I want to do is just like kind of hand behind their back, just move like, I don't know, move the body to kind of like, so it's kind of like moving around, like just the arm, like not like something gross, and just like, oh blimey, is there something over there? We haven't checked over there yet.
So you try to do the telekinetic projectile, definitely. While the group's having this conversation, Gwendol is just being very polite, going, listen, I know we have to pass, but these are also friends. They deserve magic. And just kind of like no peeks and just shoots whatever the hell the noise was in the distance. And you just hear this and like it stuck whatever that could have been. It's dead now. And then he just goes, shh. And I just think that we have to be very polite and come to a compromise.
Was that one of the rats? Did
I have
you get
a
one of the
question.
rats?
I have a question. This is me
Yeah.
being smart, actually. Okay. Can I propose? Because it's competitive, yes, but there's nothing against the rules about both of us, our teams merging into one team and then doing this together.
Or was that a rule?
So are you saying this in character or are you saying this out loud? Just out of character.
This is out of character to see if I can even propose it, because I don't remember anything in the rules saying that we couldn't. It's competitive, yes, but I don't remember seeing anything about how many people are allowed to be on a team. So if we just merge teams.
So the problem here is that this is divided by the teacher that the group went assigned with. You've been assigned to Aiton's Arden. They were assigned to a different teacher, meaning there are two different teams. So long as you have the two different teachers, two different teams. So two teachers can't team up either.
So it's the teachers.
But what if they all move to our
Yeah, but what if they just swap teachers?
Unfortunately, they'd have to mark them as I guess the best way to put it, like AWOL, from their class, and they'd be automatic fail.
Most unfortunate.
It's a shame.
Shame, just the
Just
Nick Frost.
Because I'm like, no, because I'm like,
shame.
Okay.
What adventures team up all the time?
One last question. So we're kind of on like gangplanks, right? That are wooden.
You're on like gangplanks that are connected to cement walkways, but it's still single file. So the fact that Hiro was able to slip by as well as they did is actually kind of a testament to how awesome they are at stealth.
Okay. Okay. I'm just like, well, if we kind of like, I have a message. I'm gonna message to Sarnai, because probably the like furthest away, maybe because I think it was like more like me, Greta, and Hero were close to the front. It's like messages to something like, if we just start going that way at single file, they probably can't get like they had to follow behind us regardless.
What do you mean single file?
The walkways.
But aren't
So
they
we
in
start-
front of us?
They're in front of us.
Are they in front of us? I thought they came from like a different thing.
They
We're-
came
we're
from
like-
kind of
we're-
yeah.
Yeah, we're like face to face. Technically, they're in front of us and we are in front of them because they're going our way and we are going their way. We're stuck like
Ah.
this. We're like this.
So
We could do this. Like that's we could kiss. We could kiss.
Kiss, 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 kiss,
Right, but we're
kiss.
stuck
Then-
like this.
okay, I was under confusion that we met them like at the T. Okay, actually, Alden's like, so you're coming from that direction. Did you find anything? Did you find all the rats?
Are we talking to Fuse character?
I'm talking to Golden Retriever Boy.
Oh,
Gwendol.
right, Gwendol. Sorry. So Gwendol goes. So down that way, we have found a lot of really big rats and puddles of really big rats, and we found a creature. It was called an ooze, and I did not like him at all. I shot him many times. He is dead now. We fought a creature. It was a bunch of tentacles. I did not like them. We killed them. And now we are here. And when we find whatever's causing this, we are going to take the loot, and then we will get a grade. And Gwendol then gets to go the Orange Sonata and create magic for people. And I'm very excited about that.
You are mostly right with that plan
Oh,
of yours there,
wonderful.
friend, but it is us who's going to be getting the loot. But you are going to look cute in that outfit later.
Well, thank you very much. That is a very nice thing. I appreciate you saying that.
Okay, well then. Well, I'll just let you know then you're going the wrong direction. Because we just came from that way. I didn't quite find anything.
Oh, well, I believe we can also go that way. And he points down the direction that kind of Hiro has been sneaking off the entire time you've been having this moment. He goes, because there is he doesn't see you. He goes, because there is a more path that way. And logically, if we did not go that way and you have not gone that way, then clearly that's where the end lies. Down that way.
Dang.
Interesting.
Does Hero, by the way, just because he's like still sneaking, does he find, because he still is going alone into the Starkway, and I'm assuming like the Norse is getting like silent, is he finding anything eventually, or is he just walking?
You are seeing a rather unusual black dried sticky substance on the ground in small patches. Looking at it in greater depth, you
Should I like
can't-
it? No, okay, just kidding.
you see it's
Bruh.
kind of like this desiccated kind of waste and like small rat carcasses and a bunch of other things just kind of like pasted to the ground.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I think as soon as Gwendolyn points that way and starts looking at us again, it's like, oh, well, brilliant. Alwyn's just gonna start booking it that way.
Okay. So we had a sleep spell and Natasha's hideous laughter prepared. Who wants to drop these spells? Because otherwise we're about to break off in either a combat or a chase scene.
Oh my god, I was so good at being sneaky, y'all. Don't be suspicious.
No, I mean you're going the right direction, so Alwyn's gonna go help you. Because if you're going the right
You wanna
direction, we
take-
have to fight something.
But you're bringing everybody with you.
No, we're gonna knock them out if we can. That's
Yes.
just
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's
They're
like,
gonna one is just gonna who do you want to go first, Sarnai? Because I was thinking about dropping it on gay duelist guy.
you can do gay duelist. I will go for the one who I think has the weakest, and I hope has the weakest will, and that's the goblin.
And PJ, I'm
Will
gonna
save.
cast. I'm gonna do Foxfire. Like Hero will stand in the shadows, but he will cast Foxfire ahead to see if he can illuminate the way ahead to like see what is maybe ahead of him without actually approaching it. It has like a 20 feet range.
All right, let me get these two spell
Yeah,
saves,
no,
and then
I
we'll
just
go with
wanted to
that.
let you know that
Yeah.
that is a thing.
Love it. All right, so first off, let's do hideous laughter because that's an AoE spell, right?
Hideous laughter is only one creature.
Okay, so pick your targets, Aurora and Sarnai of Parish Wilmanax, Gwendol, the Golden Retriever, Pickles, Pickus Bin Bong, the
Sorry, what?
Goblet. His name is Pickus Binbong, the Goblin Cavalier, but everyone just calls him Pickles, and Tornar Iron Arm, the fighter wrestler.
I really thought about Gwendol because Gwendol probably has the lowest will score, but I felt so mean doing that. So I was like, Parrish, even if he's kind of an asshole, I don't feel too bad about that. And it essentially is, Aurora will look over at Parrish and just being like, "Do you want to hear a joke?"
Of course, I love jokes. Literally, I love them. Give me a joke right now, please.
Two guys walk into a bar.
Yes.
Third guy ducks. Hideous laughter.
Now, I personally have a fun little home brew rule I have is if someone casts that spell and actually gives a good joke, I give a penalty to the save. So here we go. What's the DC again?
My DC is going to be a 19 now because we're third level.
Nice. Okay. So
I literally just was like, I need jokes. I'm gonna do this.
So Parrish just goes, my, that is a good joke. And then drops, and he's just laughing the whole time. And he's like, my word, it's not even that funny, but I can't stop a good guffaw. And he's just on the ground laughing.
Yeah. And I guess, was it a fail or critical fail?
It was just a fail.
It's a fail, slowed one and can't use reactions.
Yeah. So he's just struggling very slow. I mean, not slow, he's losing actions, but point is he failed and he's having a rough time of it, a rough go. Sarnai, who are you putting to sleep?
I'm gonna put the goblin with a dog, mole dog, to sleep.
Okay. What's the DC?
The DC is 18.
18. Okay.
Another raid.
So, thank you so much for the raid.
Initiative order. Hello.
Oh, initiative order. Thank you so much for the raid. You just came in time as there is a conflict brewing in the sewers as two student classes are running into a competitive race to get to the end of the sewers. So you tell me how you're casting sleep on Pickles, aka Pickus Bing Bong.
Make direct eye contact, and only will Pickles be able to hear just one ominous, eerie lullaby, probably in Shadow Tongue, since that's one of the languages that I speak.
I'm just thinking of the Huntress's lullaby from TDD.
No. This one has words. I want it to be like as like like when you read some fairy tales and you're like, and they all died in the end because they didn't listen to mommy and daddy, and you're like, good job, 5-year-old, and you tell this to the 5-year-old. Yeah, it's like that kind of ominous. It's like, wow.
So it's kind of like the Freddy Krueger song. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you.
So,
that's
what
interesting. In
happens-
German, it's 1, 2, 3. Then sorry. Yes.
No, that's fair. So really fast, what happens when they fail, but not critically fail?
When they fail, the creature falls unconscious. If it's still unconscious after 1 minute, it wakes up automatically.
Okay. So as you're doing this lullaby, you see Pickles riding their trusty steed, this horrible mole rat dog. And they're just like,
and then just book it. I realized Aurora has 30 feet of movement. Aurora's fast.
damn, yeah, she is.
Yeah, I'm an elf.
It's the elf.
I'm an
It's
elf.
the elf. They boosted
All
that.
right, there we go.
They said elves can have legs.
So
That's a tweak.
that being said, my brain just farted. Fee, please give me a perception check with a +2 as you send out your fairy fire or your foxfire to kind of see up ahead like a torch.
That is a wonderful 25.
25. As you send it out up ahead, you look And you see that those horrible things you saw on the floor continue for quite a while, almost like a trail leading to something causing this.
Right. He was just like, hey guys, I think and then he just sees Aurora like booking it past him. He's like, never mind, and he like runs after her.
Yeah, it'll be like Alduin's just like, I mean, vamonos, we gotta go. They're
All right,
vamonos,
so
let's go.
they're gonna be at half strength, so that means that they're gonna be at penalties. But
it's one of those anime moments where he's just like, oh my god, I found something, and then just like one
turn around
like
just...
right and left, they just like book it, and there's like, oh shit.
So we're about to get into a chase scene, and since they're down 2 of their teammates, they will be at a penalty. So here's how a chase scene works. You're gonna have, I'll give you the exact amount. You are going to have to get through, how many did I write in this list here, my notes? 5 obstacles. Each obstacle is going to have a DC. Now, this DC could be achieved by a skill of your choice, or it could be achieved in a very specific manner, depending on the obstacle. In this case, all you got to do when you get to the obstacle is roll whatever skill you're doing to get through it. We need 3 total successes around or an obstacle to succeed and get past it. If you don't, that means they beat you and they continue forward. Make sense? All right. That being said, as you're running together and you see, so as you're there going, guys, I think I found something up ahead. Aurora's just booking it. Sarnai's booking it. Krita and Alduin booking it. And then you just see Gwendolyn go, where are we going? Oh, it's a chase and a ruse. And then he fires once and then starts running and doing a reload on the run, and then you see him and Iron Arm and you got Parrish and Pickles. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. It's literally just Gwendol and Iron Arm chasing after you. So
I have a question. I don't know if I have time for that. That's why I'm asking.
Okay.
Given that we have rope that is quite long and they are behind us, could Hero, because I'm assuming they're like all running past him and he's like now like kind of the last one, could he put up like a what is it called when you like stumble, like a trap? Yeah, tripwire. And with a rope, does he have enough time for that, or are they too fast? I don't know.
This would be a chase. You wouldn't have time to do something complex.
Okay.
But you are running.
So okay, cool. Then I'm booking it.
Cool. Okay. So first obstacle, as you're running, suddenly you look and you see the same ooze that Alduin slipped on has now taken up a chunk of this concrete walkway. And you got to be very careful because you're going to slip and fall and you're going to have a problem. So I need you to figure out how you want to get over this trap of this slippery ground.
How wide is it?
It's still a 1-person thing, so you're going to have to get through single file.
Can I, because Hero knows acrobatics and stuff, can he jump off from the floor onto the wall and basically do like an anime jump kind of thing, parkour thing? Sweet. So I'm gonna try that. That will be my action.
Okay. All I need you to do is everyone has to make a DC of 18 for all of these obstacles to come.
Oh, sweet. Is it DC? What are we rolling? Just a normal D20?
Whatever you said. D20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, so you said acrobatics checks. So go ahead and give me the acrobatics checks. While you're doing that, I'm going to go in order. Next up is Aubrey. Aubrey, what is Aurora doing to get over this trap?
I've been trying to figure out ways I could make medicine or nature or occultism work for this, but I was like, oh man, I don't know what the plus. Like, I guess I'm just gonna have to acrobatics this and hope. Because I'm like, there's no way I can justify using crafting to get over this trap.
No, I would love to see how that could work, but not today.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
I mean, too.
I also have
Why
an
don't
idea.
you just grab something from your bag, throw it onto the floor, and make it a hopping surface?
Yeah, or like I was about to suggest, Hero can like pull off his jacket and just throw it over the fucking.
If you had a shield,
over the
maybe you
ooze.
could surf. You grab the shield, you just hop
Shield
on
surf?
it. through
Do a spin.
momentum, right? You
Yeah.
slide over it with the shield.
So I'm going to say as a GM, all those still kind of revolve around jumping and then
Mhm.
keeping balance while moving.
Yeah.
So I feel like acrobatics still kind of applies to
Yeah.
shield surfing. But yeah, so
Can I
Aurora, what's
diplomatize my way through this?
Would you
Bend
kindly
down,
just
talk
get
to
out
the
of there,
ooze puddles.
please?
I speak? Look, you speak pebbles, not puddles. I think you're gonna have to give me an acrobatics check. All right. So that being said, Alduin,
What
how are
is-
you going to jump over? How are you going to get by this puddle?
Sorry, what if Pebbles just tries to carry you over with his tiny wings? He's just like trying.
He's a wee baby bird. He can't do
Tiny
that.
bird.
it would be
bird.
funny. It would be
I
funny.
am going to use a hero point for that because that would be a critical failure.
Ooh, uh-oh.
So that's much better. That is a 21.
Okay, cool.
Hey.
Let's go. All right. Really fast, Alduin, what's yours?
So I want to do two things. I want to I'm going to say acrobatics because I want to do some 6 stunts because I want to acrobatics and then ray of frost the ground behind everyone, making it much more slippery.
Okay. I'll tell you what, since that's a cantrip, I'll say you can just do acrobatics and I'll be part of your action.
Okay.
That being said, I'm going to make sure we get everyone to roll, and I'll check back in with what everyone's roll was. Makai, how's Greta getting over the slippery ooze?
2 questions. Am I the last person in line, or
If you'd like to, if you want to use your action to kind of help someone else get over, you can do that.
I think so. And the ground, it's like rock ground, or is it like that, like those boards, like those
that's
rickety
concrete.
boards?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's concrete.
concrete.
Yeah.
Damn. And we're jumping, and we have to jump over the pit.
Well, it's whatever you want to do to get through the slippery ooze on the ground. Jumping is just one easy way to do it. I believe Hero did some hardcore parkour along the side of the wall like a badass. You can do an athletics check and just do a long jump.
I get you. I thought the puddle was on like a destructible surface, so I was gonna try to do something to
I mean, unless you
But-
have enough power to destroy an entire chunk of concrete walkway.
My divine lance is good. It's not that good.
No.
Then, yeah, I'm just gonna keep running. I'm gonna see this little oil slick on the ground. I'm gonna pick up the speed and just long jump it.
Okay, athletics check. Last but not least, Sarnai, what are you gonna do to get over this puddle?
God damn,
Well,
dang it.
I don't have clown lore, Eric Jackson. I do have a naga though, and the best way to put it is she glides, so I can just grab onto her and glide over it.
Okay.
There is one question though, and perhaps this could be make more sense where the roll comes in. Could I roll to attack Aurora with telekinetic projectile, but she's the projectile and I just push her past it?
I
And
mean,
maybe
you
her
could.
acrobatics could be if she can land on her feet.
You could, however, from the numbers she gave me before we try to get everyone else in there, she did succeed. You don't technically
Oh,
have
okay,
to do
never
that.
mind. I don't fucking know if she succeeded or not.
It's okay. It's okay. It's my job to know. That's what I'm telling you. So my recommendation is focus on y'all for now. Don't worry about trying to help someone else out until you know they failed already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
'Cause
I
you can do
glide
that
over.
technically.
I don't know if I need to make a roll to.
Actually, yes, it would be acrobatics to basically ride.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay. So now we're gonna go back and check with everyone else's numbers, starting with Fee. Fee, how was your hardcore parkour check?
That was a unnatural 20.
Hell yeah. All right. So that's 2 successes. Alduin, what was your acrobatics check to leap?
25.
Nice. Makai, what was your athletics check to long jump?
Well, it was a nat 1, but I used a hero point, and after that hero point, natural 20, baby.
Oh my
Hey.
god. Oh, we're gonna burn all these nat 20s. This is gonna be great.
Yep,
So
watch next week. Gritted die. I don't know. Gangrene.
So
Green.
so now we get to Sarnai. Sarnai, what was your check?
24.
Hey.
All right. So
Nice.
both Gwendol And
I just see us all like flipping and somersaulting over this like it's nothing, and like the other group is just like, what the fuck?
Aurora just being like, I don't know how I did that.
how's that
Super Mario jump.
Ray of Frost do it?
Oh yeah, so you jump, you turn back, you shoot the ice. Everyone else is doing sick ass flips and jumps and wall rides like a badass. You shoot the ice behind you, and as you do, you see Gwendol just slip and eat it right into the bad water.
I'm very sorry.
We actually eat shit.
Iron Arms also slips and falls. She grabs Gwendol. Her hand grabs the concrete, and you see like her fingers just kind of start breaking and shattering into the infrastructure. And she just like almost Captain America style, like bicep curls herself back to the ground and throws Gwendol, who does like an awesome 3-point stance, racks his crossbow, and then starts chasing after you. You
I'm not
have gotten the lead.
That's hot.
Now, as you're all running, you start hearing this noise. This, and you see there is a circular hole with a grate, and you can hear a bunch of water rushing in. You are about to be attacked by what I have called new flush. A bunch of new sewage is about to overtake you. The DC is still 18. What do you do?
Could Alduin again, just like, hey, Ray of Frost.
Are you want to just stop it from coming in? All right.
Yeah.
Now it's a cantrip. You may not be able to stop it. You may slow it down a little bit. So give me an Arcana check to slow it down.
Hero
physical dice. They've been nicer.
Sorry, can we still mention how we would make it?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah, you still have to get the.
I want to see if you know how, like, because I'm assuming it's a waterfall-ish, or is it coming from the side pushing us away? Where is it coming from?
It's definitely coming from the side, and the idea is when this whole rush comes, it's gonna like just take you all out.
Universal tram tour.
Wait, I think it may be relevant. I'm just gonna say it now. I got a nat 20.
Oh.
Okay, good to know.
So that's
Very
27.
Very nice. Very nice.
Can I use crafting to maybe identify maybe weak spots in the wall, and use that to point the ray of frost and maybe a telekinetic projectile at to maybe block some of it so we can get through.
Okay.
No, because PJ, I had the same idea. I wanted to use Divine Lance to blow chunks off of the ice to give us like hopping points.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. Makai, give me religion, and give me crafting, Aurora. While we're doing that, Fee, how do you want to get away from the oncoming poo slide that's coming in?
Now, I also have a question. I have two ideas. The first one is a little bit more goofy.
Okay.
The first one would be I wanted to ask if because Jay's No House Ruler is still in the ukulele, can he touch things? Because I might ask him, like summon him and then ask him to basically pull me over, like out of the stream.
Unfortunately, no. As a ghost,
Okay.
you can't
Damn it.
interact
Okay.
with corporal.
Okay, that was like my goofy idea. The other idea that I have is just that he would, because I'm assuming the floor is a little like wetter, right? Like it's still like that he basically starts sprinting and then does like an anime like body slide over the floor and then gets back up at the like end and like continues to like run.
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check for that. Absolutely.
That was the other less goofy idea. I thought I would lead with a fun one.
That's quite all right. I just love the idea of Jason of House Ruler going, "Come here, boy," and just like grabs you and like
I
lifts
know.
you.
Me too. I was just like, "This is great. What you say?" And I would just like fly. That is a 22 on the sliding.
Really fast. Sarnai, what are you going to do to get past this new flush that's on way to wipe you out?
I have the focus spell, evolution search, and one of the things that I can give Naga is a plus 20 status plus 20-foot status bonus to speed. So we are simply going to Noom.
Okay.
I'm not letting any poo-poo water touch us.
Give me another
No,
acrobatics
water.
check to ride the Noom noodle.
Noodle.
A noodle. Yeah.
The Numno.
Neum. The neum noodle.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh, okay. Alright.
It's a 25, so I'll do
25.
it.
25. Okay. 25.
Yeah, you do it. You do
What was
it.
the crafting check, Aurora?
I got exactly an 18.
Nice. And what was your religion check there, good sir, Makai?
My religion check was a natural 20. Second one of the night for 28.
I mean, hold on, let me like totally eclipse my screen here. Okay, so here is the crazy tableau that you all paint as you're running. It is you're looking like no. Alduin just goes no, shoots a whole bunch of ice. You see the water slowing down as the ice kind of like gets heavier and the poo water gets
sludge.
colder. Meanwhile, Aurora is just like there, and then Critic's like on it, shoots a big blast of energy, and it takes out a huge chunk of the ice. You see it actually starts creating like ice divots so that it kind of acts like a dam, and it just starts getting like thinner and slower and moving. And as it's doing this, you see Hiro just running, jumps on his knees and starts sliding, grabs you all by the waist and starts pulling you with him so you're safely just taken out of the way. And as this happens, there's a brief moment and you hear as the Numiel just screams on by like a rocket. And as it screams on by, you're now being treated to the image of Gwendol running through, sees the poo, does a wicked flip and shoots at the ice to try and like, you know, stop it from getting his way. Does a sick ass flip, shoots it midair, lands, and then starts running. And he's like, "Where are you going?" And as he's chasing after you, you see the dwarven woman just goes, "What, Gwendol, no!" And the shit water completely overtakes her as she goes flying into the sewer water.
Oh,
And
no,
Gwendol kind of like,
no.
the camera stops there, just kind of hangs there for a bit, and then Gwendol runs backwards in the frame and he goes, "I should probably save you," and gives her a hand, and then they start running back after you.
She's dead. No, she's dead. She's dead.
Oh.
She's
I
burned.
can't believe she's dead.
Oh my God.
Greta does a little prayer for her. She's just like,
She's
sorry.
dead. No, she's dead. She needs to burn that armor. She gotta burn everything. Shave her head. She's dead. She's dead.
In
So what you're
Dwarvish,
saying, Makai?
I want to call out, "How about you grab that, bitch?"
And whoever she answers back, she's like, "If I ever get my two arms around your two knees, I'm sending you to the damn moon."
Oh my God.
Oh,
I know you meant that to be a threat, but what are you doing later?
And then she kind of gets blushed and she's like, "No, I didn't mean it." Mhm.
We'll deal
So
with it.
as-
Tell your Paris.
As you're running and talking this dwarvish smack, you suddenly kind of have like a trip moment. You stumble upon your feet and you look up and you see also, trigger warning, rats. You see hundreds of rats squeaking and just chirping. They basically make a sea of bumpy, fuzzy bodies
Like 7-foot frame.
all around his
Absolutely.
back.
Back.
Look, we
So-
talked about Uzo last time. We can't do this again.
We don't talk about
Slaps the
Gwendol.
meme right into chat.
Oh, nah.
It's been 0 days since we have sung.
It's been 0 days since we have talked about Bruno.
Yes.
So yeah, you see basically this sea of rats, and as you get close and you kind of look at them, and they look at you, and you look at them,
And
I look at you. and you look at them,
And then
and they just start having a collective freak out. You are now in a rat stampede.
Rapide.
Quick question. How many rats, and could I just throw them the shrooms? Could I just
I'll tell you what. If you can roll very high on a nature check, they will eat all the shrooms.
My idea is haunting him because it's a cone in front of me. It's just to keep casting that thing and just hopefully blast them away and just blast our way through this stampede of rats.
much
I have
better
an idea
idea. My
too.
nature is not that good.
All right. Well, if anyone that has the hallucinogenic mushroom fungus wants to try a nature check to be like, eat this, and you might be able to have some. It's up to you guys. It's up to you all. Who has a high nature check and wants to go for it?
You know
Love
what?
it.
I'm feeling ballsy. We're gonna try it anyway. Cowabunga. We rolled 2 nat 20s today. What's the worst that could happen?
Mhm.
Why you gotta
Um,
say that before you
Can
roll?
I? Can
It was a
I?
24. We're fine.
Can I do my hero Pied Piper move again and try to with
Towards-
song lure them into a specific form, shape, and or direction away from us?
Absolutely. So we got the 24 nature check. Go ahead and give me a performance check for your Pied Piper routine.
What should I roll for
23
my
nature check. Sorry.
magic?
26.
26. All right. So if you want to, you
7
can.
foot
However, between the Pied Piper playing this tune and all of a sudden all the screaming rats just start eating this fungus like mad, just possessed,
Rats.
right?
Mad
Yeah,
rats.
they're yeah, like
Rats.
mad rats. They're screaming and they eat all the stuff. And then you can see their bloody red eyes just become even bigger and more dilated. And they stop freaking out. And then they start hearing the music. And then they kind of lull into this absolute trip. And they just kind of scatter away very, very quickly. You all completely overwhelm this. But because you did so well, Gwendol and Iron Arms are
Wait.
not at all slowed.
But like, quick question: since they listened so well to the ukulele of rap, I don't know, magic. Apparently, could I hero not like direct them with the music to basically close up behind us to like keep the others from like at least for a while from like
Yeah.
following us instead of like dispersing that way to
So like
just,
they become
do
the
around.
obstacle for Gwendol and
Yeah.
Iron Arms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They're,
I'll allow
they're parting
that.
the rat sea.
And
Yeah.
I'll even
exactly. Like Moses just like spread.
What are you saying, Makai?
I was saying I'll even go ahead and throw the rest of the mushrooms as well, so they have like an incentive to even more of
Sure.
an incentive to like
So
chase.
as you run through the rat swarm and you close them back down, you see Gwendol running, and then he goes, oh, hi, new friend. Hi, new friend.
No.
Hi, new friend.
He's so precious.
Hi, new friend. And then Iron Arms just kind of gets sick of it. And she's like, damn your politeness, and grabs him and then just starts like Mario jumping over all these damn rats. And as he's in midair, this like 6'4" like golden retriever human just goes, dog person just goes, hi, new friend. Hi, new friend. Hi. Like he's looking from the like arm he's crooked in. Now we're getting to the fourth obstacle. As you're running, this horrible smell hits you. It starts to sting the eyes to the point where tears develop. Your eyes are burning. You start to have that kind of irritation in the back of your nose and throat, and you start coughing and sneezing. You start having this almost like someone popped a pepper spray. You ever know what that's like when like you're in a room and someone pops a pepper spray and it gets really hard to be in that room? You realize you're in a sulfur gas cloud, and it's not only horrible to smell, it's very hard to breathe and see, and you're coughing a lot. This is the second to last obstacle. You're in the sulfur cloud.
No.
What do you
we're
do?
in the fourth cloud. Come on.
I wanna.
Water.
Oh, it's about to get worse, Aki. What's that
Oh my
feel?
god.
I wanna use my ukulele as a propeller to like create a way for us to
Oh.
go through.
Could Alduin see that? It's like, oh yeah, and get their staff and start doing the same thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Out of
Sweet.
curiosity, does anyone have like a cantrip? I want to say it's like a gust of wind cantrip or something.
Yeah, there's
There is.
Gale
Gale-
Gale
I-
Blast.
Gale Blast, but I don't have Gale
Yeah,
Blast.
I'm like haunting him. Can I use haunting him?
To haunt
But 2 people using haunting him produce enough sonic
Because I mean, it's supposed,
burning-
it's a sonic thing. It's,
Oh,
and it's a 15-foot cone in front of you.
Does it do damage at all, or does it
It
provide any
does.
movement?
It only does 4 damage.
Okay,
but it
I'll
does
tell you what.
damage.
Yeah, roll that, and you're an occult caster, right? So you can make that off your occultism check.
Yeah.
For the ukulele performance, for the staff spinning, I'm gonna go with acrobatics. Makai, what do you wants to do?
I'm gonna run up next to Aurora, grab her hand, look her in the eye, nod, and we're gonna perform a duet because I'm also gonna cast haunting him
All right. Since you are a divine caster, you can use religion on that bad boy. Sarnai, what you got for me?
I'm still boosted, so and I don't
Still
want to
human.
be in farty fart cloud anymore. No more stinky.
Sorry, it's just new.
No, I don't care. I don't.
Leaves a
you know,
Sarnai-sized hole.
There's no I in team, but there are letters to spell me. So I'm gonna focus on me in this stinky time, stinky cloud, gross, yucky,
Yeah.
ill.
Give me an acrobatics check to pilot your new noodle.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
noodle.
While you're doing that, let's start with Fee. Fee, what was your performance check?
It was a unnatural 20 once again.
Hell yeah. Alden, what was your check?
I got a nat 20, so it's a 27.
Nice.
Yeah.
Again.
Okay.
I'm staying with my physical dice today.
Seriously, Makai, what was your check?
Natural 1, but I have another hero point, and I rolled 19, so
Okay.
Oh, thank
27.
goodness.
Hell yeah. Aubrey, what was yours?
One more.
I got a dirty 20.
Good. And what was that noodle?
Noodle is 18.
Okay. Cool. So, Fee, you take out your ukulele and you just start doing this badass, like tight spin with that thing. It's whoop, 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 whoop. And you can hear Jason inside the guitar going, "Whoa, this is so not money. What are you doing, man?" as you're spinning it. Alduin, you get the clue. You come down, you slide to 1E, your power pole extends, and you're like Gohan in the Family Kamehameha, like you're there, and you're just like,
Yep.
And as you're doing that, suddenly you see Greta grab Aurora by the hand, and you start doing this melodic, and it's almost like this gigantic sound cloud just hits the gas with great power of teamwork, and the gas just breaks in half and opens and disperses wide. And then you see flying by you, Sarnai, on this. It is like you could almost hear the voice in the background going, "Fire cloud," as it moves by. Yeah.
As the cloud comes back down again, and I'm pretty sure sulfur is flammable.
It's very flammable.
Can I use Foxfire to set it on fire
no.
as another obstacle for?
We just level an entire street in Absalom.
It's like incredibly flammable. Not
Yeah.
like
I
it's
mean,
like
my
explosion
question.
where
my
we're
my
close
question-
enough to that.
I mean, we're still running away.
We may kill Gwendol if you do that.
It'll
Yeah,
be
no, it's not even that. It's the collateral damage, babe. Like we're in the
Mhm.
sewers, we're underground. There's a high chance
Under
you
taverns, mind you.
you might blow a hole somewhere.
Much like you said, it's about I and not we.
No.
Guys, it's about I, and you're already doing things to protect yourself. They have a fart cloud to walk into. That's it. That's horrible enough. If they fail a fortitude save, you know what comes out of your mouth? Yucky.
And I mean, honestly, who knows if it's just gonna just right through all of the tunnels that we're in.
Remember, we are in a tunnel.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nothing. So blast radius, depending on where it is,
It's,
and how
it's gonna
strong
take
it is,
the path of least
it'll
resistance,
blow up
and that's
here.
the tunnels.
yeah, and it'll when a
I'll-
dragon breathes fire,
Sure.
the
I'll
walls
say
don't
this.
stop it.
I'll say this, Fee, if you want to do that, what we can do is you can, because the thing parted, you can do a fire in between as a warning shot.
I will
So-
do that. I
Okay.
will do that.
Okay. Give me your choice of roll. A cult, I believe. Yeah, give me a cult roll.
It would, yeah. I can also make it electricity, so like it doesn't have to be flammable. Like he can choose between electro and fire.
Yeah, that'll work. Electricity
That
works.
means- do better, yes.
Occultism is also something I'm trained in. How we go? That is a 21.
Okay. So you shoot out the blue spark. It kind of moves like a little wisp. And then when it gets in between the two clouds, instead of inside of it, you see this blue spark kind of shooting off, to which Gwendol is kind of like stops, his ears dock back. He goes, "Arr, arr," and starts kind of biting at it. And Iron goes, "You stupid dog. It's already gone. It's not going to hurt you none." I'm sorry. Look at this. My instincts, they're really good. And so with that, they start moving through the part in the clouds you made. Now, you did such an amazing job. You only needed 3 points every round to succeed. You got at least 5. And the last one you critted so many times, you got bonus points. So this is the last obstacle, and you don't even have to roll for it. here's what happens. But I actually have to roll for Gwendol and in Iron Arms. Okay, so you start running, and as you're running and running and running, you hear this trembling coming from above you. Something big is moving. As you look up, you know Indiana Jones, the first one, with the giant boulder that comes out of the ceiling and starts chasing Indy? You look up and you see a massive boulder of pure shit come rolling out of the ceiling.
You're the fucking weakest link. You're the weakest link, and I hope you have diarrhea tomorrow. No, I hope you're constipated. Even worse.
Jesus Christ, Aki.
Such animosity.
We're making it through.
Yeah.
Such
You're
shitty
roll. It's
behavior.
automatic
I
success.
don't care. That's not the kind of ball I want to chase or be
We
chased
all turned
by.
around in case of prestidigitation.
So here's a good thing. You got such a lead that by the time you start seeing it move, you're underneath it. There's nothing in your way. You just get right underneath it. And then you hear this as it drops behind you and then rolls down the sidewalk or the cement walkway. And then you just hear Gwendol and Iron Arms go, nope. No. And then they just start running away. Now, the last obstacle is called the Thunder Mega Drop, and you all critically succeeded everything so much that you just automatically succeeded on that.
No, what was that? What was the Thunder Mega Drop?
It was a giant ball of poo.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Giant take a little poo.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the poo isn't little. The
Yeah.
poo is big. The poo is big enough to birth an ooze.
Now, that being said,
that's good.
because we need to get to our break in a little bit, the ball drops behind you, rolls off, and completely chases away Gwendol and Iron Arms. And now you're getting to the end of the sewers. You're almost there. Coming to the end of the sewer, the ground is covered in a dark, sticky ichor. Crunching underfoot is desiccated corpses, trash, and waste. Broken bones, rotted food, and other filthy unmentionables are being thrown about. Rats rush past you, coming out of the walls, crawling out of the water from the sewer, and birthing from the cracks in the stone itself. The rats rush by you in a greasy mass all the way to a large, haunched figure that stands over a filthy pile of refuse. The rats crawl to it, crawl up its body, and into little holes burrowed inside of it. As they crawl inside of it, you see two flaking ears start to twitch as a massive rat dripping green ichor and waste turns, its brown and gray fur falling off its body and scabs and bones keeping the whole mound together. It screams as its mouth oozes a foul liquid and it charges at you.
It
And this
screams,
is-
and so does Sarnai.
And
And
this
so
is
does
where we're
Aurora.
taking our 5-minute break. So we're going to come back with
Not
this
that.
boss fight in the sewers. Thank you so much. See you in 5 minutes.
Someone,
God, it
Joanne
went
in
up.
chat
This
called
is
it the
supposed to be
Turbo
easy.
Rat.
Turbo rat.
I'm just going to put that there for my notes just so I don't call it what it's actually called and ruin a surprise. Okay, so going first is going to be Gritta. As you approach the rat, you start noticing this horrible green gas just starts shooting out of its body. And you see there's this heavy aura of this filthy, greasy green smoke all around it. So you can still see through it.
Is this a mecha rat?
Oh my God.
Oh no, we're playing
Um,
Lancer now.
Let me double check something.
It's not Ratatouille, it's Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. Whoever said that in the chat, you get a hero point. I love that. Ratatouille. That's too good.
No, that was not
This
the
is
chat. That was
Aki.
me.
That was
Aki.
you. You
Aki
get a hero point.
point.
Aki gets a hero point for Ratatouille.
Congratulations, Aki.
Ratatouille.
Hate it. Thank
I'm
you.
3 now. I don't know what to do with them.
Don't fail, or do
Yeah.
fail. Who knows?
If I would appear that like I know I should save them just in case like I die, like at least one. But no, if I fall in the sewer, I hope I die. Lay me to rest.
All right, so Greta, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm gonna you run in. I'm gonna give it a couple swipes. I'm gonna give it the old left. I'm gonna give it the old follow through, and then a right.
Okay, awesome.
That's an 18 base. I'm assuming that's gonna hit. That's a 24.
Really fast. I need
no.
you to give me. Nope, never mind. I lied. Okay, cool. So, what was the roll to hit?
It's a 26 to hit.
26 to hit. It was 18 and a 26, or just the one hit?
It was an 18 plus 8
Oh,
for the first hit.
Got it.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Then the second one, it's -5.
Mm-hmm.
Liddy. That's going to be a 14.
14 will miss.
Beans. Yeah, might as well go for that final hit. -10.
Okay.
That got cocked. I'm gonna move that back a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely not gonna hit. That's only it's a 4. Oops.
All right, so give me the damage of the one strike that hit.
All right, that's only gonna be. Where are you? Oh, come on. That's only going to be 4 damage. I rolled a 1 on my d10.
Okay.
Good day.
Rough. So yeah, you take a strike, and it's the only clean one as you keep going back and forth, and moving. As you are, you can tell that you're starting to kind of breathe in this horrible gaseous aura. Next up is Sarnai. Sarnai, what are you gonna do?
Oh, real quick.
Yeah.
As I'm like breathing in this like gas, I'm gonna call back. One of you, put the mask on.
I think
All right.
Aurora had it.
I do.
So I look at Ratatouille and I want to take my first action to make a recall knowledge check to specifically see if I know if this thing can handle negative, like if it'll take damage from negative or not.
Sure.
Hyper specific.
Let's see here. If you want general information about the recall, you can use just about anything. If you want specific, you can use either nature or religion.
I will. I'll use religion because I'm only not trained in 3 things, and those are 3 specific things that Richie no would not be trained in.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll do religion. I want it to be like specifically that will it be damaged by negative?
Right in.
Yeah. I will use one of my 3 hero points for this specifically because I really want to know, and I don't think that roll will cut it.
Okay.
I think this roll will cut it. 18.
18. You recognize this creature will not be healed by negative damage. You almost get the feeling that good damage might be beneficial.
How
Like
I could use
beneficial-
that spell.
Beneficial, like it'll hurt it more, or beneficial, like it'll heal. That's what heals it.
Oh, like it's gonna hurt more.
It's gonna hurt more. Okay, I can do that.
Okay.
That's my first. This is a free action to yell. If positive damage hurts it.
Do some good damage.
Get some good dammies in.
That good
Ew.
damn. Mm-hmm.
Now I just need to double check how this one works, because I do have Energy Heart as one of the upgrades that Naga has, which means she gets another, like she has a dual type that she can use. The other one is positive. Haha. Yeah, I have negative and positive. I thought either be a demon's best friend or worst nightmare.
You can be
Very
their
nice.
angel or their devil.
So you're getting
Exactly. You know, fighting evil by the moonlight.
angels, some call us devils.
It's my impression of Hellraiser.
Okay, it's unarmed attacks. Sorry, just double checking that. So I will send Naga forthright and let her just smack it. Why?
No.
Okay, I say smack it, but like, can we just flavor text that she doesn't touch it? Like she's just light, just you
Like
know,
a
the
light
like
whip.
positive light. Just
Sorry, sometimes you gotta
from
get
it.
dirty.
She's gotta make contact with it
Sorry.
if she's doing a
so
melee
it
strike.
Okay, could it be like the Pokemon move Iron Tail,
Oh
where the
my
light
God.
covers all of that tail?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
but then when the
Naga,
light's
I choose
done,
you.
Then her
Yeah.
tail's covered in shit. Sorry, dog. Yeah.
Oh, I hope her tail regrows because she's gonna get that off.
Not the baby.
Yeah. Okay, it's the first attack. The first attack. 21.
21 will hit. Roll damage, and this is flavored as good or just normal, like slashing or biting.
It is positive damage.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, roll damage, and I'll take care of the other stuff on the back end when you're done.
10 points of the posi damage, and I will use my last action because we are acting together, so we can just bump to cast Protect Companion on her. So Farnai does this and waves, and there's a bit of protective runes that kind of circle her for a bit, and basically it just makes it adds the +1 to her AC.
Okay. Perfect. So with the +1 to AC, it is now the Turbo Rat's turn.
Ratatouille?
The Turbo Rat is called a Plague Mischief.
Ooh.
This creature will turn to. First thing it's going to do with one action, it's going to interact with the sewage nearby, grabbing it, just putting its mouth. It screams at you as it eats the sewage. And as it does that, you kind of see its body swell up a little bit more. And it takes a bite at Gritta.
Oh, thank God. Sorry, I saw
Nope,
PJ's
it's
look.
fine.
No, I saw
get
PJ's look,
it.
and I was just like, don't, not me again. Like, just give Hero like just one little break.
I mean, not yet, at least. You haven't even moved.
This one thing. All right, Gritta does a 27 hit.
Ooh.
Yes, it does. Holy.
A 27?
What
Now
is
then, holy
your
shit.
armor class?
My armor class is 19.
It was 2 points away from a dirty crit. Good to know. Okay, so it sinks its teeth into you. And it's gonna get mean here. Don't do that. You are going to be taking. Let's see. 19 piercing damage and 4 acid damage. So altogether, I believe that's 23 damage as this teeth just sinks into your body. I need you to give me a fortitude save right now.
Fortitude. That's going to be a 23.
23. You beat it.
Gotcha.
So nothing happens. That being said, after with the bite, it's going to take its claw and swipe at Naga. Okay.
Oh, there.
Oof. Ooh. Okay. Yikes. There's a 25 hit Naga.
Does her AC's 20 right now?
Okay, so that'll hit, but it won't be a crit. Good. All right. It's going to take 17 slashing damage as it's sinking its teeth into Gritta. Its massive, powerful claw hand comes and slams down into Naga.
I will use my reaction with like it comes from Protect Companion. It's called Life Block. So I reduce the triggering damage by 10, but I will lose 5 hit points.
Okay. Cool. Great. And with that being said, the Plague Mischief, its turn is done, and we go to Alduin next.
Nice. Am I within at least like 10 feet of it?
I kind of mentally had you about 15 feet away from this creature, so if you want to move into melee range, you can.
Okay, yeah, because I'll just I'm gonna spell strike as the staff kind of gets bathed in, I want to say like purple light, the color of Desna, one of their favorite colors, as I'm gonna spell strike with Divine Lance.
Nice.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So
'cause
you're
it
gonna
is a
move in
ranged
and you're gonna
attack.
strike.
Yep.
Right? Cool.
So that's gonna be 24.
24 will hit.
Nice. All right. So what is my snapping again? So that's gonna be D6 plus 2. So it's 8 bludgeoning, and then let me get dice roller. Should have done that earlier. I don't have D4s on my desk.
Question:
Sorry.
What bar did we go underneath again?
I believe you went to the one where you had the King of the Hill fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we're really under that bar anymore.
Well, yeah. I meant that's where we entered from.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's just 2d4. Okay, so it's gonna be 4 good damage as well.
Okay, so give me the total.
12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
And because I moved, I don't have any more actions, so that's my turn.
All right. Nice. Okay. And you come up, you stab this thing with your staff, or you turn around and let's say you turn around and you bonk it, and on the bonk you see the purple energy that's been building in the tip of the staff just bursts, and the creature's doesn't like that at all. Next up we have Aurora. What do you do?
Just trying to decide. I think I'm just gonna pop a 3-action magic missile at this thing while keeping as far back from it as I can.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh god, why? That's only like 6 damage.
Okay.
I rolled so low on that.
Oh no.
Okay. So these 3 blasts hit it. It doesn't seem to do much, but it does kind of recoil a little bit from the shots. That being said, last up, Hiro. What are you gonna do?
First, since Hiro saw the smoke emitting or some kind of like foul stench, she will try to set it on fire with a foxfire to see if it will like lead somewhere inside and maybe do some damage inside. So that's the first action.
All right. I was gonna say roll to hit, but do you have something
Yes.
else you want to do?
No, that was like the first thing.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit for me, please.
That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
That will hit. So I want you to roll the damage of the Foxfire spell.
Sweet. Cool. That's a 4 for that.
Okay. All right, so you shoot it off. You see it go towards one of the vents. It's just constantly shooting out this horrible gaseous aura. And the fire gets close, and you see a small explosion pop off by one of his shoulders. He screams in pain as you see the fire has done serious damage to his body. And it kind of...
Cool. Then I will move closer and use my ukulele as a bludgeoning weapon, and I will give him a very good whack, hopefully.
All right,
Fingers
move an
crossed.
attack. Give me an attack with a -4.
Okay. to hit first, right? Rolling.
Mhm.
That's a 18.
18. Okay. That will just hit. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
We'll take it.
cool. I'll take it. And then that is using a two-handed. Okay, it is two-handed. That is 2d8 plus strength mod. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So that is 50. Wait, where's my strength modifier? Oh, I don't have one.
I think you have 0 strength
Yeah.
mod. Yeah.
There was an entire clip from last week about
I know.
you didn't have a strength mod.
All right. Anyways, well, that's still a 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. You come up and just you get this really solid kabong on this guy, and he is really not looking good, you all. Now that being said, that's the end of round 1. Top of next round, Gritta, starting your turn within the aura as you are doing now currently. The fire hurt, but it did not get rid of it. You are now. Find where I put that stat. Here you go. You are now in the filthy stench. Any creature starting its turn in this aura gains the condition Sickened 1 and Slowed 1 until it leaves the 10-foot aura. So that means not only do you take a penalty to most things that you're going to do, but you're going to lose 1 action.
Gotcha.
That was so rude of you, PJ.
Nah, I'd be like that. And I wouldn't. Sorry, I'm trying to think of this. Like doing a medicine check on myself wouldn't get rid of slowed, would it?
No, unfortunately, because you're constantly around this horrible smell and this horrible gas that it has this effect on you, you'd have to leave the 10-foot aura to not suffer this effect. So if you want to stay here and go toe-to-toe, you're going to be at a -1 to all checks and DCs, and you're only going to have 2 of your 3 actions.
2 of my 3 actions. All right, then.
And leaving the cloud to automatically give you back an action.
Yeah, I get you. All right, so I'm going to. I'm gonna tap Alduin on the shoulder, and I'm just gonna say, "Hit him like a yo-yo." And you're gonna. I'm gonna cast Disrupting Weapon on both of us, and then I'm gonna retreat
great.
out of the cloud.
Really quick, disrupting weapon or magic weapon? I want to clarify.
I do have both. So
Yeah.
when I switched to the other before, I was just like, but I do have both. I do have both Disrupting Weapon, Magic Weapon, and Bless.
Okay, cool. So
Okay.
just to clarify, it is disrupting weapon?
Yes, because that one does positive damage.
How many?
Oh, wait,
actions?
no, it does undead.
Well, damage to undead, yeah.
Fuse weapon with positive energy attacks these deal 1d4 positive damage or 1d4 positive damage to undead.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see if this works.
Okay. Cool. So you put it on both your and Alden's weapons, and that'll be your turn?
Yes, and retreating.
Okay. 1 action. Cool. So 2 actions to cast a spell, 1 to walk out, but you get that 1 back when you leave. No, actually, if you're within the aura, you would not be able to leave because the 2 actions you have would be spent to cast a spell, so you're still there.
I thought it was 20. I thought it was another action to move an additional.
No, so the casting the spell would be 2 of your 3 actions. However, you only have 2 actions because you're slowed 1. So
Gotcha. I thought
Yeah.
movement actions did not count against.
I'm
Okay.
10 feet out because I have range on my weapon. If he was to move 15 feet out as his first action,
Then yeah, I'm gonna do that.
yeah, that could work.
because then
Cool.
because it'd be done. So then you could do that. Yeah.
Great.
I lied.
Perfect.
I'm gonna move out, then I'm gonna do all that shit.
Yeah. There you go.
Dope. Works either way. That being said, now I need to clarify with Sarnai. Do you get status effects when your summon does, or I believe it's only your summon gets the status effect?
I think so. This is the one part where I'm very unsure.
Yeah.
The protect companion would have like status effects and such would still happen on it.
Okay.
So like if there was poison, I'd still like have to make a save against it. Doesn't protect from that. It just gives it more AC and I could reduce damage.
Okay. So then what I'm going to say is that you and Naga are both sickened one and slowed one. So that only gives you 2 actions for your turn, which is now.
Okay. I take 1 action to throw up right then and there. And now this will make or break me, because on Goblet, on G&G, on Blood of Kings, my character is notorious for failing to roll to throw up.
That's true.
Fair enough.
Multiple times, many rounds a row, and it sucks. It sucks so much.
Hilarious in the worst way.
It sucks.
Goofy.
So what do I have to make again to
Yeah, you got to make a fortitude.
Versus the
Alright.
DC of the effect.
Yeah.
Okay, do we both have to throw up, or is it just me?
So here's the thing. It says here, fortitude save against the DC, the sickening effect. You are not in the effect, your creature is. You would get rid of the sickened for you, but not the creature. Not Naga. Naga would still be sickened and slowed.
Okay.
Put the necklace on her.
I know we only have 2 actions. So what if I just use my all these? No, that's stupid. I think I'll still make her fight while sick,
Okay.
but I would like to not be. I just want to see if this will even work now.
All right, give me that fortitude
Yeah.
save.
How could I use my hero?
It's that bad, huh?
One of those days.
Yep. Give me that fortitude save, Aki.
It's so much better.
What is it?
It's a 1 second. That's a math.
It's a math.
Math.
Yeah, it's a math. It's high though. It's 25.
25, yeah. No, so
Yeah.
so Sarnai is no longer sickened. Slowed works a little differently, so that'll go away probably by your next round. Naga is still sickened and slowed. So what are you gonna do with Sarnai's last action? You're gonna use that to give Naga 1?
Yes, since
Okay.
we're at a distance. And she'll attack again. We're aiming with the unarmed strike with the positive damage. Just a Naga, use positive tail.
Positive tail.
Lightning
Alright.
tail.
Yeah,
Roll to hit.
the wrong thing. That's dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20 will hit. Roll damage.
The second effect damage rolls.
So there's a lot of really bad Reddit arguments about this and like everything. I think I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Because it doesn't affect it like on like if you for like Wanderer's Guide and Path Builder, if you add that condition, it doesn't minus your damage.
Yeah, that's I was just checking.
I rolled max dammies.
Ooh, what's that max damage?
12.
Well,
Hey.
nice.
Naga's sick. Naga doesn't like this place. Naga hits harder.
So Naga does, the tail starts to glow like Iron Tail. She turns her body and she gets that nice little like Dratini Dragonair whip. And you can hear the slam of this tail. And as the tail lands, there's this massive imprint that's burned into the body where the tail once was. The rat is not having it. So the
pretty
Plague
good.
Mischief, mad as hell, just reaches once again into the sewer, picks up a handful of just dripping liquid, starts eating this
Stop that.
filthiness.
Yuck.
Eats the
I don't have a
filthiness.
newspaper.
Be better.
And then starts to strike again. The closest person to it is yeah, no, I'm gonna move. No, I'm not. No, my brain is just won't allow me to think what I want to do here. Yeah, no, I'm gonna bite Naga.
You're gonna bite her. You're gonna bite.
There.
You gonna
How'd you
fight the
fight?
noodle baby?
I'm
No.
gonna
Bye.
bite that
dead.
noodle baby. It's a monster fight. So I need to know their AC really fast.
So the protect companion only works 1 round, so it's over. So it's just 19.
19. Okay. 19.
Naga sick.
A thick baby. A thick baby.
You said it was
Not good
19?
thinking.
19. Is that a crit?
Uh-huh.
I was like, your face looks constipated, therefore it looks like a crit.
Yep, I'm crapping myself in regret. Okay. So all right.
Crit
How
my
many
girl.
is that?
Don't worry,
Things
you
are going
remember
so well.
y'all thick.
We're thick,
Y'all
but
pretty
we
thick.
did we have. It's not like we healed after last time either, so we still have some dammies on us.
Mm.
Yeah, and so with the crits, this bite is going to do 32 damage to Naga.
Yeah, you know
Well-
you knocked me out too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
So
well, I'm glad I prepared Soothe at second level.
Don't have.
So,
yeah.
Plague
okay.
Mischief just grabs Naga, sinks their teeth into it, and then suddenly it's like poof, vanishes as they just kind of move through. And they just look hungry as they look at the rest of everyone else.
I'm out too, by the way.
Yeah,
we,
no,
we both
yeah.
go out together. Yeah.
Yeah, you share
Which
HP,
means
so
I pass. Which means I do the one thing. I do the one
Oh
thing.
no!
Let me die here. Leave me. Leave me.
No Sarnai left behind.
Don't
Sarnai
bring me
left
back.
behind.
And Sarnai, you see Sarnai, like a little bit of blood starts to kind of like drip out of their nose as their eyes roll back in their head and they just plummet to the ground. So with that, the giant rat creature that just basically, destroyed Naga looks to you all, and you start seeing
I'm like that.
this green bubbling foam coming out its mouth, and it goes, and this big green flummy ball that just hisses and sizzles in midair gets shot.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Alduin.
How dare?
Stop that.
How
Why
dare
are
you?
you like this?
What's your AC, Alduin?
20.
20. Okay, so it's not a crit.
Oh, wonderful.
Not a crit, but it will hit.
Rude.
You're gonna take. It's not bad at all. You're gonna take 9 acid damage as this giant globule just lands on you and just immediately burns with this intense white hot pain. And that is its turn. Next, top of next up in
One
the
more time.
initiative is Alduin.
It's like, I was just like, oh, bloody, now you've done it. And I'm going to bend time because I have not used that at all. And so
Hey.
they're going to blink and move in a way where a 15-foot cone won't hit any of my companions. So it could be 15 feet away as well.
I move behind the creature.
Yeah. I'm gonna move 15 feet behind the creature. And as Alduin kind of like blinks back, their eyes, one eye is purple, one eye is blue. And I'm gonna use Burning Hands.
Nice.
All right.
So that is actually gonna be a basic reflex save of this rat of 17 is the DC.
Okay. Okay, I rolled pretty high. Not a 17 in the die face, but see what my bonus is to reflex. All right, so what was the DC again?
17.
So I rolled a 19. So that means I save, but I
Mhm.
believe that means on a basic, I still take half damage.
Yep. You still take half damage, and it is
All
going
right.
to be, a cone of fire. So that is, so that's a 10 total. So they're going to take 5 fire damage in a cone.
Okay. So you kind of pop and you do this like Barry Allen run, and then you kind of come out the other end, hands out to your side, flames start to build, and you fire Burning Hands. Tell me the tale, Alduin, of how you kill the Plague Mischief.
Okay, because Alduin's like one really annoyed that I just got hit with acid, also mad that they took down Sarnai and Naga. So as they do it, this fire kind of like just their whole hands become engulfed in flame before it shoots out. And I think the rat thing turns and the fire kind of starts entering the mouth, and then all the noxious fumes catch fire around it, and it all kind of crumbles in on itself. So the flaming gas kind of like comes in and implodes, and like I don't want it to be anything, so I'm just gonna say just like gross ash.
So yeah, it's kind of like in Star Wars when they shoot the proton torpedo down in the ventilation shaft. You see the fire just get caught in like the kind of inhale of the rat, and it moves into its body through the vents. And sure enough, boom! A giant explosion. Gas explodes, and you see the chunks of the rat go everywhere. You have won your field assignment.
I'm immediately going to run to Sarnai and start doing medicine.
Same here.
Good.
Assist.
Since I was probably going to be the closest.
Absolutely. Go right ahead.
You can both just touch me.
Oh.
It essentially is I run over to you and I drop a second level soothe right on you. And you get back you get back 20 HP.
Oh,
Nice.
Half my hit points.
All right. So you get 20 HP. Did you put
Actually,
a heal?
wait a minute. No, it'll be less because I'm at -4. I'm at a deficit.
Right, yeah, you were.
Oh. I think it starts off from
Yeah,
0
it's
up.
pretty much
Yeah.
0. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you're at 20 HP. Yeah.
Okay, my 20.
Yeah, I just dropped a soothe just to be quick about it.
And with that, combat is over. Now, as combat is over and the rat has exploded, Sarna is waking up. You see in the like grossness of combat, 2 items, some loot, if you will. You see a gold pouch that's just covered in nasty, and you see this rather unusual dagger, kind of just there on the ground.
I'm gonna lick. No, just kidding.
Lick the dagger.
Hero.
Oh, look, it's poison. Oh no.
Just gonna bump to it.
Give me another
Hero.
fortitude save. Here we go.
Here we go
Can
again.
can Hero look at the dagger and with occultism perhaps find out if it's like some kind of ritualistic or interesting-ish dagger?
Could Alduin help as well as they kind of like
Sweet.
dusting themselves off and guys, well, I guess we got the loot. What the hell is that?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna press to digitize the gold
what?
coin and
Of
start
course, I never get the rolls that I want when I need them. So this is a 27. Where was this when we were rolling before?
counting. Yeah, what was this with the giant
That was a
rat attack?
17 occultism to help.
Okay. So you look over the dagger and so you get 2 things. One, yeah, this definitely could have been, because this is a magical knife, a very specific magical knife, and that this probably might have been used to summon this creature as a component. However, it's also a pretty friggin' cool knife that's called the Plague Knife. This +1 corrosive dagger has a gray leaf dagger blade with a black leather handle and a pewter rat pommel. There's an odd green shimmer to this knife. This dagger does plus 1d6 acid damage. On a critical hit, this dagger adds the filth fever disease at stage 2, sickened 1 effect. Each round after that, a fort save DC 14 to lessen or worsen the condition by 1. It also has agile, finesse, thrown 10 feet, and is piercing with a versatile slashing. So this dagger is not only good for just fighting with a dagger, but it does bonus acid damage and on a critical hit, potentially gives them a disease that stacks a nasty sicken effect.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
oh,
sure-
and the bag, I should say, the bag of that's there has 500 gold in it. I don't know if I said that already.
Alduin just like suddenly just like tries to throw it and then like catches it, realizes it's way too heavy and just like hand falls to the ground.
Don't worry, mate. I'll go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Off gold. Is this for us?
Oh, the
I
teacher.
know it is now.
The teacher comes around the corner. Oh, you killed it. Oh, good job there. Yeah, no, everything you find here is for you. You get to keep that dagger. You get to keep the gold. And once we get you back to campus and you show that to myself and another administrator, we can give you your pass credit.
Oh, wait,
okay.
but you're seeing it now, so can't we just have a pass credit? No?
Well, I know normally that's not how things go, but I'm not going to be a negative Nancy. Yes. And you see her just writing on a piece of paper, pass. So yeah, I have here. You all passed. Congratulations.
We did this for wait, we did this
Yay!
all.
Frame.
Wait, Hero just stares and he's like, we did this all for a 4-letter word on a piece of paper. And then he just slowly he like drags his ukulele behind, not touching the ground, but like still with a dragging motion as he just like defeated walks past
Hero,
her.
we also got we got a shit ton of gold.
Yeah, but like apparently everybody's rich. So like what do I care?
Well, look, I will
not
look Hero directly in the eyes. Directly. You cannot look away with this stare. I will not let you. And I will simply go, and we will not listen to your ideas anymore.
How is this my fault?
You
How
chose
is
them.
it?
He's
Pick
just
the
a math
math
teacher.
teacher. We picked the math teacher. We are
Oh.
in shit.
Well, technically, if we picked somebody else, it would have been here too because the
No.
dog boy also landed here, and we don't know whose teacher he picked.
It
So we
doesn't
would have.
matter. We had three choices, and your choices, like always, were shitty.
Like always.
It's a bit harsh. I don't
Like
know.
always.
always.
No,
had
look,
fun.
no, I wished. Why did you hear me? You should have just let me move on.
No. Okay,
No.
well, let's get out of here.
Yes.
I'll start. I'm gonna start doing some
dirt and shit.
gold
like, come on.
aerobics with the bag of gold. It's like, hey, can I do approximate to figure out how much gold is in here? Because I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. You cast approximate and you're like, I'm pretty sure there's about 500 gold pieces in this bag.
Yeah, so I mean, look, there's at least like 497 pieces in here.
So give or take like 100 for each of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Spell scrolls are expensive.
Hero just like wait, Hero kicks a rock. Very anime like. He just kicks a rock. He's like, no amount of gold will heal my broken heart. He just kicks it again.
What about cupcakes?
Cupcakes and alcohol?
The alcohol might do it.
Alcoholic cupcakes? Because like there's like I heard there's like a bakery
yeah.
that has like they like it's like almost like a cupcake is a shot glass.
Whoa. I'll have to. Alduin, while holding the gold, takes out their journals like, shot glass cupcakes, question mark.
Anyways, that's it.
Okay,
he drags
so-
himself back upstairs, I guess.
We're leaving.
So you leave the sewers with your teacher, Miss Ardens, and you run back into Parrish, Pickles, Gwendol, and Torin Iron Arms, and you start all walking together. It's you see Parrish and Pickles and Torin Iron Arms, they're kind of sad that they're like, no, we didn't get it. But there's Gwendol going like, I got to go on an adventure with friends, and this one over here is sad. Would you, Hero, like face licks? I hear that makes people happy.
I would love nothing more than to be licked.
Okay, I have consent to
This
lick
is-
your face. I will now lick your face.
A good guy.
Somebody hold me. He like
And-
hero
Greta
like
comes
leans.
in.
Yeah, hero like leans against Greta and just like Greta, we did it.
I know.
We did it. Oh my god, today's beautiful.
I told you it was a beautiful day with friends, and yeah, we got a little shitty, yeah, we got a little stinky, but at the end of the day,
It's
this is what
beautiful.
it's all about.
It's beautiful.
So with all of that, you finally leave. You realize that you've probably spent at least the better part of half the day on this mission, but it's done. You see other students returning back to campus. One entire group is just scorched and singed, and eyes are wide, like, and they look like they have no idea what they've just seen. Another group is covered in snow, and they're shivering and they look mad. You see one group just completely drenched in, like they just walked in the rain. They're all just a mess. One group is like horribly injured, and they're like, "But we won though." I need my rib back. I need my rib back in its place. And so all the students come back to campus. Some of them hand held high in triumph. Some head hung low in defeat. But
I
you
am
know,
low in victory. Not happy.
Yeah, we won, but at what cost?
we won, but at what cost?
I feel like our costs, given what we are just witnessing, is quite a bit higher and happier than like most of them. I'm just saying.
We had to
Yeah.
go through a little bit of. We could have gotten sent to a crypt. We could have gotten sent to a volcano. We could have gotten sent to a fucking ice cave where we could have gotten frostbite, and our fingers would have fallen off. And I don't do well with the cold.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
see,
one of them
You don't
doesn't have a
think we
rip
can't
anymore.
get an infection out of rolling in shit?
Yeah,
Very
I think
clear.
I'm going to draw the hottest bath I can and just
Do you see how
immerse myself in it.
Do you see how even the one that's missing a whole part of the torso got up and moved the minute we entered? We stink.
Oh
Hey.
no!
Stink
Oh,
so
no.
bad.
I am sorry. We sting.
Now, with that being said, like this at the beginning of the day, they say classes are canceled for this event. So you all have basically the rest of your day to do whatever you want. And then the next day it'll be classes as usual. I got a little secret message from Makai that they want to take you all out to the spa. So the rest of you spend the day taking a piping hot shower, getting a great massage, enjoying a wonderful series of like saunas and wonderful events, relaxing to your own heart content. And that is where we are going to end episode 6 of Wayward Arcadium, with the students successfully passing their field assignment, not being completely murdered in their first boss fight, and also, I guess, making better friends with Gwendol. So that being
And
said,
with
let's
each
and each other. So that being said, let's say our goodbyes, and we'll see what happens next week because it's Parent-Teacher Week.
Are you
Yay.
fucking
I got
no,
mushrooms
wait,
for my dad.
rolled in shit and the next
Yeah,
day
yeah,
Dad shows up?
yeah.
Oh,
Dad's
God.
coming,
Who's
but
gonna show up.
let's
Oh,
start
I
off.
wonder who shows up for me. Oh God.
Mhm,
Oh
mhm.
God.
I'm waiting for neither of Greta's parents to show up. And she's
I'm
like,
excited.
"This
I
is
don't know.
great."
I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah. Well, let's start off with Aurora, aka Aubrey. Please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, I am Aubrey, and you can usually find me over on Mad Queen Cosplay on most of the socials. I am also the co-producer of Goblets and Gays and Anima Magiri. And then usually every so often you can find me over on Bring Your Own Mech as Sawyer. And on Thursday you can go find me over on the Lost Caravan playing some Lasers and Feelings. It's going to be a fun time.
Ooh.
And I believe that is it.
Heck yeah. All right. Well, next up, let's go to Fee. Fee, please tell us who you are and where we can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Hello, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us tonight. I don't know why I looked away. Sorry. You can find me under Finneman on Twitter, on Instagram, and on TikTok. I usually do more cosplay content, a little bit of K-pop, and a lot of sass. So if you're interested in that, come join me, have fun together. And otherwise, I wish you a wonderful good night, and I hope you're all there for next week. Because I don't know, seeing Sar and I with his father will be very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I cannot wait. That being said, Dusty, you're up next.
Hello, I'm Dusty. You can usually find me online at Dusty Hill, where you'll find all my projects, but you can also find me behind the Well Seasoned Stories account at Seasoned Stories, Incredibly Queer All Been Podcast. You can also find me at Cast at Bring Your Own Mech on the Mamagiri, and as officially as today, I am now officially part of the cast of Goblets and Gays with these two. You can't see my hands. That one and then over there. But yes, I'm officially cast now. I'm a gay that goes with goblets, and I can't wait to be actually playing that. And yeah, I'm
Nice.
adopted.
You've been adopted. The papers have been signed.
Congratulations. Okay. I may be having an 11 p.m. brain fart, but Makai, did we already say who you are and where we can find you on that sweet internet?
No,
Let's
you did
go.
not. Greetings and salmonella, my good friends. It was a lovely pleasure playing for you tonight. As you've already heard, my name is Makai. You can find me at wannabe_VA, but I'm gonna warn you right now, I don't do a lot of things. But you know who does? Your local artists, your local musicians, your local Etsy artists, your Etsy shops. They're always doing something cool. And even if it's not online, even if it's just right around the corner, you could find something you could be a part of, and you could have that little badge of honor in your heart, just like, hey, I was a part of something super cool before it was cool. And you can do that forever, but you just gotta go out and find it. Until then, hope you have a good night.
Well, last and certainly not least, I think someone who's had a rough ride and will have another one next week. Aki, please tell them who you are and where they can find you on that sweet, sweet internet.
Back to back to back pain. I love it. I'm Aki. I have been Aki. I will still be Aki. All of this can be found on the Twitterverse at akinomi_art. If you heard what Dusty said, and if you heard what Aubrey said, then I do all of those things too. You could also find me if you're still interested in Pathfinder streams. I mean, there's 20 of you in here, so I hope you still are. You can find me on Fridays at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. Pacific on the Dragons and Things Network, where I run less poopy water, but water-based shenanigans called Shambhala. There you go. Shambhala does. No poop in sight. Not in sight.
You sure?
Never shit.
No shit, just crabs.
Awesome possum. Well, I guess that just leaves me. My name is PJ McGaw. You can find me all over the internet at pj.mcgaw. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. You can find me, come friend me, and let's have fun. That's your official invitation. If you can find me on those things, to add me. Let's friggin' go. Let's do it. When I'm not here with these hilarious and amazing legends for Wayward Arcadium, you can find me here, same nat time, same nat channel, 8 to 11 p.m. on Wednesdays with Edge of Legend. We're in season 2, I believe episode 8 or 9. We just crossed the Great Divide and went to the land of Shin, as we are looking for the prophesied one who's probably going to have to die. But let's see what happens. Who knows? We go a bit into Rufus' backstory and continue from there. Let's see. I believe Heat for Initiative on West_IRL is going to be happening this Friday again, 6 to 10. So tune in and see us have the Rebellion of Brayden. And last but not least, yesterday, actually, we had our Night Witches 2 charity run. We hit our goal. We actually won a few dollars over. I want to give a huge shout and thank you to everyone that showed up and watched it, everyone that donated, and all the amazing Night Witches that played with us. You can catch the VOD here on this channel and see what you missed, or whenever it pops up on our YouTube at Nat20Prods on YouTube. So really proud of it. It was a kick-ass show. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time for that sweet family trauma. Aki, I'm gonna be gunning for you so hard with your dad. It's gonna be great.
Do it. Do it.
I look forward
Do
to
it.
everyone.
Devil's
afford to
bargain
wait.
is being cashed in.
I look
That
forward
is
to everyone's daddy issues being brought out into the light.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This character.
Uh-huh.
Perfectly fine.
So
We're
we
gonna-
are going to be rating Captain Robert. Great person. I think they're
Hey.
doing some D&D 5e. It looks like they're doing some pirate ship battles. What's our battle cry be as we join them with our raid?
Noodle, noodle, the
Noodle.
noom with the noodle, noodle,
Noom the
Noom
noodle.
noodle.
So
Noom
some
the
variation of Noom noodle. I think Noomdle's NYUMDDLE.
DOOLE.
NYOOMDLE.
Noom.
You know, I'm gonna leave that up to y'all. Be chaotic, be creative, and let's make a scene. All right, we are going to be rating in a few seconds because I gotta wait for it to load. So let's just say it's gonna be a rating in 3, 2, 1. And before I go, big shout out to Pangu Chan, UK cast. I love you, Pangu Chan. All right, have a good night, everyone.